Like this is not. Here we go. Hi, Tommy Brown. How are you? Good to see you. Happy Friday to you. Oh, we've got other people in here. We've got Zachary, Bambi, Briceg. Hello, hi B. Yep, B, you're right. The hair is back up today. Can I set a red 500? I don't know what that is, Amanda. Still cute or whatever, says B. Yeah, I like wearing my hair up and down. It's just, after it's been down for a few days, I feel like I want to put it back up in a bun just to protect my hair so that it's not breaking, hopefully. I like those Nike shoes in the back. Thank you. Yeah, I actually have to relace these Nikes over here. I'll show them to you, even though it's like close to my food. Yeah, I got these like a few years ago, but yeah, I needed to take the laces out, and I actually need to like clean these. They're a bit dirty. We've got Lord Cheese's Bionicles were fun. Is that a toy? Like, is that related to the trivia question? Thank you, Lewis. I love long curly hair, says B. I do too. I'm glad that I have long curly hair. I like to wear it up to protect my hair from breakage. So most of the time it'll be up in a bun like it is right now. We've got You're Beautiful Either Way. Thank you, Tommy. Zachary says, oh, cool. Yabba Dabba Doo is here, and so is Rated Frog. Hello, hello. I appreciate the foam finger emoji. Verdi, beautiful black hair. Thanks, Verdi Vender Westhuizen. My neighbor is making me spaghetti for dinner. That's nice. That's a great neighbor. That's the kind of neighbor that you want. Fantastic. I don't have a dog, no, Sarah. I would love to have a dog though. I just don't really want all of the extra chores right now for taking care of a dog because it is expensive. They need time. You need to take them out to go to the bathroom. And just currently my lifestyle would not work with a dog. But probably in the future I'll have multiple dogs. All right, hi Rod. I'm just chopping up some gold potatoes. Nothing too crazy. How about you? We've got, was I first? Tommy, I think you were first. Yeah, I saw you first in this chat. If you scroll back up, it should show you first. And we've got, why on earth are you peeling a potato with a knife? Of course, well, I'm cutting off all of the dirtiness on the outside with a knife. I like to keep the skin on, but I'm removing any like bumps or little weird growths on the outside because those are the things you don't want to eat or they'd be really gross to eat. All right, these ones look good, I think. Sarah has a service dog. Happy weekend. Happy weekend to you too, Rated Frog. I love the weekend and I'm excited to just relax. Don't really have much on my calendar for this weekend. I'm hoping to catch up on sleep because I'm a bit tired and do some YouTube stuff. I've already got my video like exported and almost ready to go for Monday. I just have to make the thumbnail. I was working on that earlier this evening. I'm excited for that. But other than working on that video and maybe filming something else, I'm gonna take it pretty easy this weekend. Rod says, happy the weekend is here. No work till Monday. Yes, indeed. No work until Monday. Hooray. Bakez says, gotcha, true, I hate the skin of potatoes. I don't mind the skin of potatoes, but some of these potatoes I've had for a little bit and they just start to grow like, I don't know, I think you call them eyes, but they're just these like little bumps on the outside. You can just chop them off and then eat them, but I just don't want to be eating that kind of stuff. So I try to just like trim the potatoes of any things on the outside that I'd rather not be eating. Just chop it off. Hi Saquon Prods and D Hile. Me and my Boston Terrier are watching you tonight. That's cute. I love terriers. My parents have had 2 terrier dogs. They're so rambunctious and so cute. I love the size. Like they're very travel friendly dogs. They're very smart. They're a little sassy. All right, electrician gang. Hannah, what food's eating so you no more hungry? Hannah's AI, she's the new fembot released by SpaceX. I'm not Swedish. Cake speech. Hi, baddie on Hot Wheels. What? So I listed Hot Wheels as one of the options in my poll question tonight. All right, this is one of the only lives I tune into. Hi, Solo Peak Expeditions. I feel like it's been a while since I saw you in the chat. Good to see you again. Dusty, I got another rodeo injury. Whoa, I don't know if I would ever want to actually like ride a bull in a rodeo because that kind of stresses me out. But I think I have been to one rodeo and they're really cool. I respect anybody who can ride in a rodeo, but Dusty, how did you injure yourself? Were you thrown from the bull in a rodeo? I think what would terrify me most about like competing in a rodeo or just doing a rodeo show is getting thrown from the bull and then maybe after getting thrown from the bull it starts to run at you and like tramples you, or like what's it called, it like gets you with its horns. Gourds you? Is that what that's called? But yeah, I'm just very intimidated by bulls and ooh, I don't know if I would ever have the courage to actually ride a bull at any point in my life. I think I would stick to horses. I have ridden horses before. Oh, we've got Chloe in Ohio. Wonderful. Good old Ohio. Gotta love it. Hi, okay, Batty on Hot Wheels, I saw you. Hi, John Frassa. He's my best friend. I love him to death. I love that, yes. Animals are so sweet. We had everything: Pitbull, Husky, German, Shepherd, and more. Very cool. Yeah, we had, so my parents have had 3 dogs. They got their first dog before I was born because they wanted to practice keeping something alive. So they got this really sweet English Springer Spaniel. And after that dog, they got the second dog, which was a Chihuahua Rat Terrier mix. He was hilarious. Great travel dog, smaller than the first dog. And now they're on their 3rd dog, who's insane. His name is Rocket. He's also, we think, a Chihuahua Rat Terrier mix, but he looks so different. His build is so different than the second dog that was also a Chihuahua Rat Terrier mix that I'm a little skeptical. Like, I feel like there might be some other like type of dog breed in there, but I think my parents now are pretty set on smaller dogs. Just I don't think they need as much maintenance, generally speaking, and they also travel really well. Like, they just keep his kennel in the car. There's actually a kennel for the house and then a kennel in the car. So then they just, whenever they're gonna jump in the car and bring the dog with, he just goes right into the car kennel and sits in there. It's very cute. Okay, I missed a few. I'm seeing Takaya Todoraki. We've got some cheese pizza emojis. Dusty saying, just a hairline fracture in my lower left rib. Ouch, that's painful. Solo Peak Expeditions, yes, it has been a while. Timothy Peters in New Jersey, I remember you, of course. Hi, Timothy. We've got Alaskan Adventures. Oh, we've got Adventures and we've got Expeditions in here. Hi, Alaskan Adventures. Hi, Gillespie, welcome back. Nice, a chirp life. When I get my own place, I'll get a snake or a scorpion. Why? No. No scary animals in the house, please. That is just so stressful. I think I would only ever have cats or dogs. I wouldn't want any kind of rodent animal. No insects, no spiders. No, just very traditional. I think I would really love to have horses at one point. They are pretty expensive to keep up. I mean, they need like a stable, they need all their food, just building a space for them to hang out in. So it's a lot more actually intensive than your typical cat or dog. Watching you cook potatoes is painful. This is Kayla. Okay, we've got Dominic Perez from Texas, Dallas. Love it. Hi, Dylan Thomas O'Boyle. Rod, I had a good work day today. Pretty chill, pretty normal, but hey, I'll take it, especially for a Friday when you're heading into the weekend. It is nice to just have like a chill day. How about you, Rod? Trumpin here in Colorado, says Tommy Brown. I was watching him, I just have the news on right now, and I was watching Trump. He went to Los Angeles and he had like a town hall with some firefighters because of the wildfires. So I was just like tuning in to hear what he had to say about the situation. Horses is like $30K a year. I know. Whatever, I mean, expensive but beautiful. What about fish? I would never have fish. No, I don't like fish. I really don't like aquatic life. And I would not like having massive tanks of water in my home, because if one of them breaks or there's a little crack in the glass, then you have a water problem in your house. And like, water is one of the curses of home ownership. If you get water leakage, water damage, and it just seeps in everywhere, then you can be dealing with mold, mildew. Oh, it's just, no, absolutely not. Nope, either cats, dogs, or horses. All right. Hi, Ernest. I'm doing well. How are you? Why you eat potatoes? What are you making? I'm just gonna be frying up these potatoes in the oven. Hi, looks like Korean name. I don't know how to say your name though. Michael Hartzog is in Mississippi. Hi, Michael. Would you rather get a building-sized horse that's bigger than you, but you wouldn't get a spider? I mean, spiders are just so creepy and gross. I feel like I think aesthetically, spiders are just, they're so icky to me. Horses are just, they're large, but I just think they're beautiful. Let's see, who wants spiders? I know exactly. Hi, Brooklyn. Hi, Darren. I'm doing good. Had to rough a house out in this cold weather in Connecticut. What do you mean rough a house out? Like, were you like remodeling or demoing? I don't know what that term means. Yabba Dabba Doo says, I rode horses from a very early age, learned to fly through the air. Oh boy. At the same time, really loved cross country. Jumping, still a stable for 4 other people. Very cool. Potatoes are very high in carbs. You are correct. And that is not a problem for me. Let's see, Michael John, I'm just dicing up some gold potatoes and I'll be roasting them in my oven. I'm just cleaning them now. Some of them have like little bumps and yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know what you call that, but it's just like, I'm gonna cut things like that off where there's like a dent or there's some dirt or like a puncture area. Just the parts I don't wanna eat. My Tamagotchi died. That's when I knew I should never have pets or kids. Hi, Dilbert. We've got, they say dog is man's best friend, but people forget horses was in wars with men. Yeah, that's true. Yes. Actually, there are some very beautiful memorials around the world, and there's a play too called War Horse. But there was a statue I saw, not in person, but I know of it, and I think it's in Russia. And it's basically a monument to all of the horses that died in probably one of the world wars or both of the world wars. But yeah, horses have been like, kind of like man's best friend 2.0, or if not man's best friend, then man's mode of travel and warfare. Because like people would hunt on horseback, or they'd ride into battle on horseback. Not so much anymore, but I would say for probably most of history, people would ride into battle with horses. Hi, Carly Buck. Roughing means pulling wires in the house for your outlet switches and lighting fixtures. That sounds very difficult and dangerous. That's definitely something I would not be able to do or feel comfortable doing. I would hire a professional to touch all that stuff because I'd be way too worried. Hi, Bonnie. You say my last name perfectly. Thank you. Oh shoot, how did I say it? Frasa? Michael John, what are you pairing the roast potatoes with? I already have some lentil soup, which is very high in protein. So I'm planning to roast these potatoes and then enjoy them with some what is it? Yellow lentil soup that I've got already prepared. So it's like a nice pairing of carbs with protein. Read Frog is saying, like the stream. Thank you so much. Yes. Like if you wish. Horses have been around time. At first, horses had wings. If you treat animals right, they will treat you right. Hit the like, says Tommy. It's easier than you think. I just was taught to be very, very careful around electrical outlets and gas and like all the utilities you need in your house, but also if you don't know what you're doing, you can injure yourself or worse. Whoa. Dang. I'm watching some guy's confirmation hearing in the Senate, I think. And he's, what is this? It's actually a guy from Minnesota. His name is Pete Hegseth. But it sounds like he wrote a letter about his issues. They're reading it right now on the TV, and I'm like, whoa, this is some... Whoa. Yeah, this is some juicy info. He's, in this letter, he's like talking about his ex-wife and kids. Oh gosh, stress. All right, so we've got more people in here. An awesome pairing would be hot, fluffy rice with the roast potatoes and the lentil soup. I mean, the thing is, when you're pairing rice with potatoes, it's double carbs, because rice is like all carbs and so are potatoes. So that's where I'm just like, I like a 1-to-1. One thing that's carbs, which is potatoes. One thing that's pretty much straight protein, which is lentils. But I do like rice. But that would just be a little bit too many carbs for my preference if I had both potatoes and rice together. I find myself walking into stores looking up at the lights. Oh, I see, you like doing electrical work. It's a great skill, and you will always be employed. That is the beauty of the trades. If you know how to do any kind of carpentry, roofing, plumbing, electrical stuff, like, you are employed for life. Pete Hegseth. Yep, I'm watching Pete Hegseth's confirmation hearing. I don't know what they're doing. They're like standing around talking to each other. But he's from Minnesota. He was actually born in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Very smart too. He like graduated valedictorian of his high school, and then he went on to Princeton, so he's an Ivy League dude, and then he served, I don't know what branch, but he was in the military, I know. Oh shoot, it's a trimmed piece. All right, hi Chloe. Thanks Tommy Brown. It is, but who cares? You only live once. True, but I also, I do watch like what I eat because I like to eat a balanced diet. Michael John. Hi, Ms. Entertainment. I don't recognize your username, so welcome if you're new. Any snow yet in Mini? Oh, it's again. Okay, so you're rich. You used to be Blue Eyes, I think. We have like snow here, but it's just so dinky that it's a thin layer of snow that we've got on the ground here. But I'm worried for whenever we creep up into the upper 30s, mid to upper 30s Fahrenheit, which is above melting. Because honestly, I think it would just take one day of warm temps and our snow would be gone, which is so disappointing. How nervous were you the first time you went live? Not too nervous, to be quite honest with you, Rod. Because I feel like I was actually pretty nervous when I was first uploading my very first videos on YouTube back in September of 2020, because it's just like, you know, your first videos are gonna suck. Like you feel weird talking to the camera. You're kind of awkward in front of the camera. I don't know. I remember being really nervous about uploading my first videos 4 years ago, and then you just kind of get over it and you're like, whatever, like they're gonna be bad. No one will watch them anyways. So now I feel like years later, I just like don't really care that much. And also like I've spoken in front of like crowds for work, for school. When I graduated, I had to do like a dissertation, like presentation to, oh God, I don't know, 30 some people in the room. So it's like, I'm used to speaking in front of people anyways, but like this, I just don't, I don't know. I think it's like talking to friends on like a video thing, like Zoom or something. I'm Indian, so you just gotta add rice to everything. Makes sense. Hi, Marshmallow Man, how are you? May I suggest sharpen that knife? No, I'm not sharpening this one because this one is a super cheap knife. It's not even worth sharpening. This was like $10 on Amazon. Like super great, super easy, plenty sharp to cut these, so there'd be no point in sharpening this one. I had some free time today, so made an apple tart tatin from some I needed to use. Very nice. It's very satisfying using food that is kind of sitting around and might go bad, but you still have some time to use it. Rich is saying, I read today that only 8% of YouTubers ever get to 1K subs. You're doing something right, Hannah. Yeah, the stats are wild. I think I understand though. So I would say the reason why only 8% of YouTubers make it to 1K is because they just like give up. And the thing is, like, it's kind of like anything. If you want to succeed in the Olympics or in your career or name your thing in any kind of competition or business, if you want to succeed, it's like the key is to just keep going no matter what. But I really think listening to all these very successful YouTubers that I'm subscribed to, they consistently say that just the vast majority of people they don't have enough delayed gratification to just keep going, even though they're, you know, the hitting 1K is gonna take them like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. I think people just, they give up too early because they're like, man, I'm only at 50 subscribers. I'm only at 100 subscribers. And yeah, it sucks. I will say this. I remember just thinking like, wow, I just want to make it to 100 subscribers. And it was painful because it's like I would get one extra subscriber maybe like in a month. And I'm like, this is gonna take a lifetime to get to 1,000. The thing is though, you gain subscribers faster the more you grow, like the bigger your channel following gets. But yeah, I think most people are not willing to go through the unpleasantness of grinding away, making really good videos that no one watches because you've got like 5 subscribers. Yeah, and they let their channels die. And it's a bummer because it's not difficult. I would say having made it to, I'm now at 4.2 thousand subscribers, having made it to 1,000, it wasn't complicated. It wasn't even difficult. It just was kind of like, like drudgery in a way where I'm like, man, this is gonna go on forever. You just have to keep going though. End of the day, that's my 2-word motto. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop, because that's when you fail. Thanks, mods. Yes, mods are amazing. How's it going today? Rex, I'm doing well. I'm glad that it's Friday. I had work today. It was pretty standard for work. Just had some things I worked on, like different tasks. Worked on a YouTube video that I'll be posting for premiere on Monday next week. And don't really have much planned for this weekend because I am behind on sleep. I feel really like tired, like just kind of draggy today. So I'm gonna catch up on sleep and just catch up on house chores as well. But other than those things, it was, it was a pretty standard Friday. How about you, Rex? How wild can we get in the chat? Dungeon Master, I've gone into my settings and I have shadow banned over 1,000 words and phrases from creepy people, offensive people, hateful people, racial slurs, all that political crap. So you're probably gonna get shadow banned if you try to say a lot of different things. But I just ask that everyone in the chat, like, you all know how you have to behave at your 9-to-5 job. You can't just go in there saying anything you want because you'd probably get fired. So just act like a grown adult and be respectful and positive. Rohan's Reads in Gaming, hello, and Silviano Celestino is here. Hi, Silviano. Hi, Thaddeus in Connecticut. Welcome back. Now you're closing in on 4.5K. Yeah, I would say my next milestone for my subscriber count is 5K. Actually, I think I will do some kind of celebration milestone for hitting 5,000 subscribers. I did it for hitting 1,000 subscribers, I think it was either September or October of last year. And yeah, I think 5,000 is a fun milestone. I'll do it again for 10,000. And then maybe like every 10,000 after that, like 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, whatever. We'll see, but yeah, I think 5,000 is worth celebrating. I'm back. Yes, Michael Clarkstar, I am back. I've never watched your videos. Really? You should go to my channel. Oh, my nose has been so runny today. Such a nuisance. Oh my gosh. Oof. Okay, I'm back. Hi, Paul Brislinger. Welcome back. All right. Michael, yes, I am making potatoes. I'm just trimming them right now, getting rid of any like bumps, bruises, anything that's kind of stuck to them on the outside, any little nubs that are kind of gross, I should just cut off. Hit the like button and double tap. Thank you, Jalen. I appreciate it. People on the house. I don't know what you're talking about, Varence. People on what house? Yeah, everyone having been having COVID. Ooh, trying to steer clear, guys. Don't want to get sick. I think for me, how I try to defend myself against getting sick is I wash my hands very intensely every time I get home. I really try to limit how much I'm touching my face and mouth, like specifically. I eat spicy food, I drink a ton of water every day. I get a lot of sleep every night. I try to get 8 to 9 hours consistently. And then just try to be aware of like if I'm feeling stressed, just like chill out, but like trying to just maintain a pretty chill attitude as best as I can. What are you making tonight, Bill Cook? I am making, right now I'm just making some roasted gold potatoes. I'll be covering them in some olive oil and then roasting them in my oven. And then I'll be eating it with lentil soup. I don't think I have anything else I'm planning to make tonight. I think I want to just keep it pretty simple. I just had a ton of potatoes to cut up, and I didn't want them to get really like gross in my pantry, so I figured I would just chop some potatoes, keep it pretty simple on this live stream. Even I have it, says Aaron. Yikes, I'm sorry. Paul says we had an influx of Hispanic people today crossing into El Paso. Interesting. Really? Really? I'm surprised to hear that, Paul, because they have been doing ICE raids everywhere. Like, I have been watching like videos of the ICE raids and people getting deported to whatever country they came from. So yeah, I'm surprised to hear that, Paul, because they've really, like, in the last, God, since like Monday, they have like cracked down. They have deployed troops down there. It's like changing so quickly in a matter of days. So that surprises me to hear that down there. Ultimate Dedication and David Goggins listened to the 14th RD theme music. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh my God, I'm reading David Goggins's book, Can't Hurt Me, right now. And he talks about, so I'm at the part where he just got through Hell Week to join the SEALs. And he would sing different like songs and listen to different theme music when he was suffering during his training. Yeah, that man is a beast. I love David Goggins so much. And the book is incredible. Very entertaining, very honest. He swears in it a ton, which is, of course, what you would want, because it's David Goggins. Hi, Mike. Hi, Scott Whitebird. Bonnie says, I love your food. Thank you. I've never intentionally subbed to anyone. I'm not doing YouTube correctly, just letting the algo feed stuff to me. You do whatever you want. I don't think there's any rule book for how to do YouTube or social media in general. What are you making, Imakita bros? I am making some roasted potatoes. A lot of them. I didn't realize I had this much, but I gotta use them. I can't just let them sit there and become gross and inedible. So I am roasting a ton of potatoes tonight. Can't wait. I love potatoes so much. What's on the menu tonight? Bishop Bullwinkle, welcome back. I'm gonna be roasting some potatoes in olive oil and maybe some berbere spice, which is a spice blend from Ethiopia. And then I'm planning to eat them with some yellow lentil soup that I've already prepared for dinner tonight. Bloodsport 66, I'm doing great. El Rulo from Odessa, Texas, great to see you again. Let your hair back down. No, Bill Cook, no. I just redid my hair this evening. I feel like when it's down, I really like it when it's down, but it's just drying out. I can feel it just becoming more and more dry. So I really do like keeping my hair up in a bun most days because I think it just retains the little amount of moisture that my hair produces. It's naturally very dry. So it was time to put my hair back into a bun. It's been down for almost a whole week at this point. All right. Nothing stinks like a rotten potato. Ugh. They're so gross when they go bad. Not trying to have that. Don't ever cut the beautiful hair, says Bloodsport 66. I have no plans on cutting my hair short. I have never liked having short hair because my hair is just very frizzy, and when it's not, so when it's long, it has enough weight that it'll just like hang down like hair. But when it's short, it tends to just poof out to the side, and I hate it. It just looks like triangle hair, like the shape is bad. So yeah, just out of convenience. Also, when your hair is long, you can put it up into ponytails or buns like I have. Yeah, I prefer long hair, even though I wear it styled up most of the time. I like your profile picture. It's full of life. That's sweet. Thank you, Giga Chat. No worries, you're cute either way. I appreciate it, Bloodsport. I'm getting thirsty, so I'm gonna have some sparkling water. Kind of hungry too, not gonna lie. Oh my goodness. So I'm just having some Waterloo sparkling water. It says it right up here that it's sparkling water. Looks a little blurry for you, but yeah, I like this peach flavored one. Okay, soup, hash browns, fries, fritters, etc. Yeah, I'm gonna call these like, I don't know, just roasted potatoes. So roasted potatoes with lentil soup. Hi, Scotty Bugatti, you're saying a Barbie. Is that in response to the poll? Hannah, do you like pineapple on pizza? Nope, I hate it. It has no place on pizza. That's my stance on pineapple pizza. It's so gross. Thank you, Kennedy Summerline. Hey, it's my favorite vegan ever. What's up, Hannah? I am doing well, George. I am just trimming some potatoes before I roast them in my oven. I have a ton of gold potatoes right here. So I'll be coating these in olive oil and then sprinkling on some salt and maybe some spice as well. And then throwing them in my oven to roast and then eating them with some lentil soup. How about you, George? Hi, Darren. Good to see ya. All right, it looks like Pete Hegseth is confirmed. That's nice. Let's see, boiling, mashing them, putting them in a stew. George, I was just feeling like I wanted to re-watch the Lord of the Rings movies because it's been a while, and I love everything about Lord of the Rings. I love the characters, I love the conflict, I love Sauron, and Gollum is maybe my favorite. He's, I mean, very tragic, but kind of hilarious at the same time. But yeah, Samwise is very sweet when he's like, boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. And Schmeagol is like, what is taters, precious? Oh my god, so sad. Poor Schmeagol. He had a rough one, didn't he? What's up, guys? Hi, Kinfa. I'm great, thanks. Tired, but saw you were live, so I wanted to pop in and say hi. I love that. I love when people just, they stop by and they're like, yep, I just wanted to say hello to you, but they can't stay. It's just like, hey, I appreciate you taking whatever time you have to just come in and say hi, because it's fun to see people. I had lots of lasagna, says Paul. Nice. I actually have some lasagna noodles. They are made with chickpea flour. My mom gifted that lasagna pasta to me, and I want to feature it in an upcoming episode. I just haven't planned that one out yet. Let's see. George says, hell yeah, Lord of the Rings is the greatest. is the greatest trilogy on earth. I may do a Lord of the Rings binge this weekend. Yeah, I kind of, it's okay. I love watching Lord of the Rings in like the dead winter months, or the kind of, it's like the dreary first like 4 months of the year, January, February, March, April, because at least here in Minnesota, you're indoors a lot of the time. It's freezing cold out. There's not a lot of things going on. It's kind of nice to just stay in and have like a cozy weekend or two, or many, to just stay warm and work on other things. And I find that just watching the Lord of the Rings trilogy is a very nice thing to do during the indoor winter months here in Minnesota. It's a very like comforting series, I find. I love Viggo Mortensen. I wish he was in more stuff these days. I haven't seen him in like anything, but I love what's his name? Sean Bean, the guy who played Ned Stark in Game of Thrones. He was in, what was his character's name? Not Boromir? There were brothers, and he's in that meme where it's like, one does not simply walk into Mordor. Oh my god, legend. That's like I would say my OG meme is that like Sean Bean, Lord of the Rings guy, where it's like, one does not simply, and then it says some like meme text underneath. I see the emblem. Did you row in college? Oh no, actually this is a Minnesota clothing company. It's called Soda Clothes, and the reason why it has the oars is because everyone and their dog canoes here. Like, people have canoes, they paddle out on the lakes, even in the Mississippi River. So yeah, people are very like into the lake culture here in Minnesota. So this is not because I was a rower in college. I have never rowed in my life. I have like rowed in a canoe, I guess, but like I never competitively rowed. You need to get some potato earrings, Hannah. Also, Lord of the Rings needs to be watched back to back in one sitting, cuddled up in a duvet. I know, right? It's such a wonderful, it's like visually beautiful. It has so many great actors. The plot is very like compelling and dramatic and, you know, moving. I really love sci-fi, fantasy, like not everything in that genre, but this is why I love Game of Thrones as well, because it has like the dragons and these like mythical beasts that the human characters have to deal with. And I haven't seen the Lord of the Rings movies, now that I think about it, because it's like I know I've seen them probably, like that trilogy I've seen, I would guess like 15 to 20 times in my life at least, just over the years. But I can't remember, like, I don't know if I've seen it since the pandemic, which is odd because it's like a long time now. I know the movies so well where I can quote a lot of the scenes, but it's like the Harry Potter series for me. I mean, I can't be watching it every day, all day, but I come back to it so frequently. Awesomeness, says Michael Clarkstar. Who you got Sunday, Hannah? Washington over the Eagles, I'm guessing. Then Bills versus Chiefs. Oh my gosh. I think it'd be really crazy if the Bills could beat the Kansas City Chiefs. But the Chiefs just make me so nervous. They are so, I don't want to say lucky, because they are talented. I feel like when you say they're lucky, it like discounts how talented they are. But I would prefer that the Bills win and that the Eagles lose. So Washington. Vigo, one of my favorite films of recent times, The Green Book. Okay. I don't know if I've even heard of that, The Green Book. I'll check it out though. Yeah, I'll write that down, The Green Book. Hi, Ken. How are you? Thank you so much. All right, I was going to write down the Green Book with Figo. Yeah, he's like MIA in my life. I want to see him again. I see you will be getting some snow. Oh my God, yes. Thank you for letting me know, because I don't really check weather that often. I think my attitude is kind of like, just check when you're going out the door and then throw on like whatever extra winter stuff you need. But yes, okay, I really want snow. Bring on the snow. Everyone else is getting snow except us, apparently. Khaleesi says Michael. I'm pretty sure I just spelled it wrong. Yeah, it's, I feel like there's an H in there. Khaleesi. Oh, no, now I'm seeing the two E's from George. Okay. I have only saw the first one a long time ago, says Nodercio. The Pianist. I haven't seen The Pianist. I need to see it, though. The Green Book made me so mad and I almost cried. Ooh, okay. Green Book is easily the best film released in the past 5 years. Wow, okay. That totally fell under my radar. All right. Have you caught the final of The Traitors? It was on tonight? Here, nope, won't spoil it for you. No, so Yabba Dabba Doo, we don't, so I'm watching the current season of The Traitors. I watched the new episode yesterday with my sister, but season 3, it's not at the, at least on Peacock streaming, which is where we watch Traitors. We still have many, many episodes to go, and like Peacock has not uploaded any more episodes. So based on Peacock streaming, there's still plenty of season 3 to go before we watch the finale. I am nervous though. I love Boston Rob. I'm rooting for him in season 3. And the episode that I just finished, he survived, but I feel like there's now this like growing suspicion around Boston Rob, and I'm like, no, I want you to survive on the show. Ugh, so I'm stressed for him. He's got a lot to contend with and weasel his way out of if he can manage it. I had a date this evening and it was horrible. Oh no, Ken, I'm so sorry. Oh man, I mean, I feel like most of us adults can recall like a pretty bad date that we've been on. I can think of some like duds. Nothing like horrible, but just definitely like 1 minute into it and I was like, I just want to go home. This sucks. Like, this is such a dud. George says it's not snowing here, but the entire UK is getting battered by Storm Ewan? Is that how I say it? Ewan right now? How did the cookies turn out? Oh, they turned out great. I left them with my sister yesterday. I was over at her place watching The Traitors, the latest episode, and I brought over the peanut butter oatmeal cookies that I made on Wednesday and just left the container with her for her to enjoy. You ever got a gerbil stuck? What? Oh my gosh. Jeremy, hello. And there's also a survival movie on Netflix about a plane crash in the snow. Excuse me. Oh, God. I don't know this one, Nodercio. I'm in my late 30s. I give up at this point. Don't give up, Ken. Don't give up. Doesn't matter your age. I say this, like, if like long-term partnership or marriage or any kind of relationship is what you want, it's kind of like YouTube. I was saying earlier, I wanted to get to, first 1,000, but then past 1,000 subscribers and keep going. But like, if you really want something, deep down, you just have to keep going. So that means if you want to find a long-term partner, you just have to like keep going on dates, even if they suck. Hi Hudson. Thank you, Ken. Hi Louis Vuitton. I'm doing well. How are you? Love the username. Add taps to your list of movies to watch. Tom Cruise, Sean Penn. Wow, I'm a huge Tom Cruise fan. And Sean Penn. Taps. Okay. Taps with Tom Cruise. Love it. You got this, says Hudson. Oh my goodness. Ooh. So annoying. Funny. Funny. Oh, Kirby is here. Hello. I love relationships with salt and oven baked. Oh man. Cooking Brian with my biryani maybe with my family. My Friday was good, Kirby. How was your Friday? Tell us about it. What's going on the farm? It's called The Rookie. I think I've seen The Rookie. Ken, same here, man. Early 30s, but I'm checked out. LOL, options out there leave way too much to be desired. You guys, I think the key to life is never give up on your goals and / dreams. Like, that is the key. I think, like the second you check out and give up is when your dreams die. So, don't give up. Doesn't matter your age. Keep going. Thank you, Louis Vuitton. Hey, OG Kirby. Is that Synthol Synth on there? Cold catches you? No, I'm not sick. I just have a runny nose. I feel like we need to just like normalize sneezing and having runny nose, because it's like you sneeze and people are like, oh my gosh, are you sick? And it's like, no, sweetie. Humans sneeze and have runny noses. Oh my gosh, last potato. This has felt like a marathon of potato cutting. In my experience, whenever I check out more women show interest, but I've for real lost interest. I'd rather have my peace and my goals without the drama. There's actually it's funny that you say this, because there's a content creator, and I just watched his newest video. I think he uploaded it today. And the video is about how millennials and Gen Zs have just like given up on dating, because like they're just like this, like, we're over the drama, we're over the BS, we're over hookup culture. Dating apps are just like, I don't know. It's just, I think for many reasons, people, like younger people, are just like, we're tapping out. Like we're not into this anymore. So it's a good video to listen to. You're like, that's interesting to like hear. And he's like reacting to different clips on the internet of people just going off and explaining why they've stopped dating, or they're just not interested in it. Yeah, Hannah is super into Pablo Escobar. False. Does that say I love Pablo on the fridge? Oh no, it says I love public health. Oh man, not I heard Pablo. That's reminding me of Napoleon Dynamite, where the shirts were isn't it vote for Pablo? Or Pedro, vote for Pedro. Yeah, I got this at a conference that I went to a couple years ago. All right. OG triple OG George, says Kirby. All right. Whew. I am ready to roast these and just kind of chill out for a bit. Yabba Dabba Doo says, have you seen any Bollywood zombie movies? Oh, interesting. Whoa. No, I've never thought about looking to Bollywood movies for zombie movie options. I'm intrigued now. I have seen the last show of Gabriel Iglesias. I don't know who that is. Hannah didn't even read my farm report. I don't think I saw it. Maybe it was above. Did it come through? Because the last I saw was Senthil Senthon's thing. Also, I gotta close this poll. Vote if you haven't. I don't know if it came through, Kirby. I don't see it. Nope. Nope, I'm scrolling back and just scanning everything. Hannah Banana, how was your day? You said, nope, Kirby, your message didn't come through. You're going eat those spuds in one sitting. Not all of them, no. But I am gonna roast them and then have them like on deck so that I can just heat them up later and eat them with a meal. Yeah, Kirby, I'm guessing some word in there got caught in my filter. I read your farm report. Penta OG Kirby. Well, I didn't see it, so I don't know what you're talking about, George. I don't see it anywhere. Let me do this quickly. Thanks, Infinity OG George. You guys are awesome. Hi, Boo Boo. Based farming, amazing results. Lots of cash. Nice. Good job, Kirby. Making that coin. Love it. Hi, Harith Anam Effendi. All right, I gotta close this poll question and let you guys know. Yeah, it's always the first option that I put in the poll because I listed intentionally, I put Hot Wheels as the first option because it's the wrong answer. So basically, if you guys maybe have suspected this, but basically don't guess option A because I use that as a throwaway spot because a lot of people just, whoever rolls through the chat, they tend to just pick the first thing they see. So more often than not, the first option is not the correct answer in the poll. So close the poll. Okay, so Harith is from Malaysia. Very cool. Hookup culture is vomit worthy. I want long-term loyalty, not games. I have a PC for that. Very true. George, yes, I am with you on that front. I'm all about loyalty, maturity. I think those two things, loyalty and maturity, are like, you gotta have both. And kindness. That's kind of the trifecta. Kindness, loyalty, and maturity. Like, those three are like, if all three aren't there, it's just like, to me, there's just no, logically doesn't make sense. All right, so trivia question. Guess which of these toys I did not have as a kid? 41% said Hot Wheels. I did have Hot Wheels. I loved them, so it's not that. 28% said American Girl dolls. I did have American Girl dolls. I had 2, so it's not that one. 20% said Furbies, and that is the correct answer. I thought Furbies were so ugly and so creepy as a kid. I did not understand why on earth people thought they were so cute and so they bothered me so much. Same with the Trolls dolls. I was like, these are so ugly. Who wants dolls like these? So Furbies is the correct answer. I guess you being Hanba tomboy, you were Hot Wheels nerd and hated dolls. I kind of I had a range of kid toys growing up. So I had like the Barbies and the American Girl dolls, but I also had Hot Wheels. I had like Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Game Boy. Yeah, I mean, it was just kind of like whatever was interesting. It didn't really matter if it was in like the girl aisle or the boy aisle for toys. The men toys, Hot Wheels, says Harith. Hi, Chloe. Also, should share the guy's vid. I'm intrigued. I will, George. Yes. It was so good, and I like his reactions to stuff. All right. So, just getting that put away. Yeah, I'll share the video in the chat. Let me just find his channel. So good. Chloe guessed Furbies. Hi, Coffee. Good to see you again. Good morning, Satish. It's so fun talking with you. You too, Reputation. I love it. All right. So I'm going to Amir Odom's channel. Videos. Here we go. So let's grab the link for this, and then I'll comment at George. George, here's the vid about current dating scene. Paul, yes, I have been watching, not like all over, all the time, but just kind of catching news headlines about the ICE raids going on with the migrants that are getting deported back to their home countries. Reputation, I do remember you. George says, exactly, Hannah, but it's also effort. If people ain't willing to work on it, then what's the point? Yes. Hi, MC, good to see you. And Hannah De Bruyne is here. Warm weather, another calf arrived and water is not freezing. Farm report, over and out. That's excellent. Wow. That's so cute. Another calf was born. Aww. Just Google Bollywood zombie film clips. I was surprised, but don't know the quality. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't mind Bollywood movies. They're not my top choice. I don't think I would ever want to watch a zombie movie in like a Bollywood setting or like a Bollywood style. All right, we've got John saying, gotta go, cooking for 100 people. Oh my. Well, good luck, John. That is a ton of people to cook for. Best of luck. And it was great chatting with you tonight. Hi, said Guru Foundation. Good to see you again. Yes, Reputation. We'll give it a watch. You definitely should. Just great commentary. Very entertaining guy. Rated Frog says, Hannah, I started drinking coffee because of you. Yes! Welcome to the good life, Rated Frog. You'll thank me, I'm guessing, soon. It's so fun. I love coffee. I mean, you don't have to drink it plain. I don't personally enjoy drinking black coffee or straight espresso. I love to have some kind of like vegan milk or vegan cream or something in it to just like take the bitterness edge off of it, but also get the coffee flavor. Yeah, I love it. And I think you will too, Rated Frog. It's a girl. Wow, this is very real donut hole. Reputation says, I am having a sleepover with my friend today. I'm so excited. Very nice. LOL, we will see. We will see. Did you work out today? I didn't really work out today. I just went walking forever today, which to me, I'm like, I covered a lot of ground. Hi, Back to the Future. I'm doing well. Just chilling here with some potatoes. I'm about to put some olive oil on, salt them, maybe put some Ethiopian spice on them, and then roast them in my oven. No, LOL, no. I put a lot of milk and 4 sugars. Don't add the sugars. No. Don't drink all that sugar. No. I'm so like anti like tons of added sugar. I have some, obviously, like you guys have seen me make sweet treats, but it's you, so don't worry. Rated Frog doesn't need coffee, he's a youngin'. I know, right? You're like 16? 17? Like, that's pretty early to be drinking coffee. I don't think I started drinking coffee. I remember showing up to college and my roommates would drink coffee like religiously. Like they needed it to study and like get stuff done. And I just didn't really, I think they definitely influenced me though, because we would go and eat at like the cafeteria or we would go out and like sit at a Starbucks. And I was just like, like all of these people are drinking coffee. And so I think I started ordering, I was like, what would I like at Starbucks? Like, I don't want straight coffee. It's bitter. It's too harsh for me. But then I found like, if I just have it, if I order it as like a latte or a cappuccino or something else with like milk in it, then I really liked it. So college is definitely where I got hooked on coffee. By Reputation. Kirby, I'm expecting as well. Sheep and goats. That's cute. Veg life or vegan life, says Ken. Sugar and coffee is grim, says George. Do you like King Von? I'm not understanding what you're saying, Louis Vuitton. Chloe says, I'm hungry. I'm drinking an iced coffee right now. I cut off my caffeine consumption after 12 o'clock noon because if I were to make an espresso drink right now, I would be so awake that I wouldn't be able to fall asleep at a reasonable time. I probably would be up, and I'm already a nocturnal night owl person, but I try to like give myself a chance of actually getting to sleep at a decent time to then wake up and then get to my 9-to-5 job and be okay. So if I were to drink coffee right now, I probably would just be up wide awake until the sun came up. Because I feel like it just like, it accentuates how much I'm already a night person, and I do get a second wind around 8 p.m., 9 p.m. And I think a boost of caffeine would just carry me straight through the night and into the like early dawn hours. Like the sun would start to come up and then I'd be like, okay, now I need to go to sleep, finally. So that's why I steer clear of caffeine in the afternoon and evening. I started drinking coffee when I was 8. Oh wow, that's intense, Chloe. George says Hannah was a refined young woman that drank wine at college, not coffee. Ew. I did drink wine, yes, in college. I mean, there were just so many events they would have, especially senior year. It was wild. They would have so many senior-only events to kind of like let us enjoy our last year, but it was just like the booze was everywhere. It was fun, but I'm like, dude, all of those drinks for free. Crazy. Yabba dabba, do you post on YouTube? I want to know the answer to that question too. Oh, he's a rapper. Don't know him, Louis Vuitton. Nope. Oh no, Jamazondo 93. I never had coffee or alcohol. Go easy on me, guys. Totally fine. I mean, you don't need to consume anything just because everybody else does. Is this a Waterloo sponsorship? No, but I would love to be sponsored by Waterloo. They're great. And Cheerios. No, I just always have my cereals over on my countertop. That's where I keep them. I'm good, Srinivas. How are you doing? Better to be addicted to coffee than something else. True. Hi, Simon Belmont. How are you doing? Damn, I read you like a book, Hannah LMFAO. Yabba dabba doo. Hey, our friend. Hi, Amelia. Welcome back. Good to see you. I drink 4 to 6 cups of coffee a day. I drink decaf coffee. I was about to say, oh my, like, I've worked with people where they were just downing cup after cup after cup of caffeinated coffee. And I'm like, this is just not good. It is like, to me, it looked like just substance. Like, you are so dependent on this chemical, caffeine, to keep you awake and functioning during the workday, where I'm like, this is just like so unhealthy. Like 1 or 2 cups, I get it, but man, when you're on your like 4th, 5th, or 6th and it's not even like noon, that starts to worry me. But I think, I mean, drinking decaf, it's just, some people would make fun of me for drinking decaf coffee, Back to the Future, and I just roll my eyes and say, hey, if you're truly a coffee lover, you will drink it regardless of caffeine or no caffeine. Because if you're only drinking it for the caffeine, like if you only drink caffeinated coffee but not decaf, because there's really no flavor difference, there is not, then you're only drinking it for the caffeine. You're not drinking it for the coffee. MC says, there's the decal pic, Banana. It's just the pic of the decal up close, but when okay, your user profile picture, yes, that is so recognizable, like the Sailor Moon, like the 2 long, like, pigtail things, like strands of her hair. That's very cool. Yeah, I can definitely, like, see that it's Sailor Moon based on the figure. Love it. Pie or cake? I would go with cake, Chief of DC. I like fried chicken. Sounds great, Mr. Takeo Girl 9. Simon is asking, what do you do? So on my YouTube channel, I mostly do vegan recipes, but I just did like a skincare video a couple days ago. Yeah, Wednesday, I think. For work, I do data analytics. Optimus Prime is here. Hi, Optimus Prime. MC says, I also have an alternate gold yellow version of the same decal as well. Love it. So cool. Once in a while, I drink a Coke or Pepsi for caffeine. Yes. I really try to just limit I don't ever want to be like addicted or dependent on anything. And I would say like a couple times in my adult life where I was working a really stressful job and I had to work like long hours, and I just felt like the caffeine creep where it's like, oh, now I don't really feel as alert on 2 cups of coffee, so now I should drink 3. And it got to a point where I'm like, I just feel so dependent on caffeine, and I don't like this feeling like, and also too, like when you decide to like not have coffee, when you're that addicted to it, and then like you just go without it for a day or two, you feel like this intense like craving for it and almost like withdrawal. And I'm like, I don't like this. I need to like scale this back. This is getting out of hand. Dominique says, I didn't know I ever had an addiction until I gave up Coca-Cola and went through caffeine withdrawal. It was shocking. Yes. I think my sister had this because she used to drink a crazy amount of coffee in college. Like love. She still loves coffee, but she only drinks decaf now because she noticed like caffeine really affected her. And I think when she first just went cold turkey and stopped drinking caffeinated coffee and switched 100% to decaf, she had some like not feelings, but just like withdrawal like effects, because she's like, whoa, I don't like how my body is responding, but also it's showing how much like I need caffeine. No caffeine doesn't work with a fib, says Wanda. Verdi. That's cool. I try to be healthy. Have you ever done yoga? I love yoga. Yes, Simon. I do yoga like a few times a week. Body wash, for sure. I do not like bar soap. It's always annoyed me, Chief of DC. Very real. Donahole says, you look familiar. You look like my barber. I'm not a barber. So you got the wrong girl. Hi King 3, nothing much. I'm just chilling here. I'm gonna get these gold potatoes all drizzled with some olive oil and salt. I might skip the Burberry spice for now. I don't know, I'm not really feeling it tonight. So I've got some extra virgin olive oil that I'm gonna drizzle over these potatoes, and then some salt as well. Hannah turns into a gremlin when she doesn't have her coffee. Not true, Curvy, actually. Not really the case. I limit myself to just 1 cup of coffee every day. And actually at this point, if I'm sleepy and I do make myself a 2nd cup of coffee, it's like halfway through the 2nd cup, I already am kind of feeling like grossed out, like it's too much coffee. I was obsessed with Mountain Dew, Red Bull, Monster. Wow. Yeah, I've never been much of a energy drink person. Now that I think of it, I also have one with Sailor Moon posing with a crescent moon in the background, but I have to look through my stash of sticker decal stuff. Cool, cool. Love it. All right. Srinivas is asking pineapple. No, this is not pineapple. These are potatoes. Hi, Too Evil to Hope. How are you? Did you hear anything about snow in our forecast? Someone, I forget who it was, but just maybe a few minutes ago in the chat was bringing up that we're gonna get snow. Like there's forecasted snow for us here in the Twin Cities, and I'm like, oh my God, please give us some snow. I'm getting so impatient at this point because we're heading into February now, and this amount of snow is just like mediocre. I don't like it. All right, guys, time to shake up these potatoes. I don't want to redeem SAR. Favorite version of potato. Is that a question, Chief of DC, or just a comment? Hannah, give us your best Salt Bae. Oh my God, I love Salt Bae. Can you believe that man weaseled his way down onto the field it was after the FIFA World Cup final, and he like took photos with Lionel Messi. Yeah, let me do it like over to my sink. But it's like, what is it? It's like something like that. Like I need to rewatch my Salt Bae. My favorite food is pizza and steak. Yabba Dabba Doo is saying, in the UK, there are a lot of archaeological dig holidays. Would you like to take part in one, even if you found human remains? Sure, yeah, I mean, it's like, let's not kid ourselves. Like, there are plenty of people buried in the earth. Like, it wouldn't bother me digging up human remains. It's just like, okay, that used to be a person. They are no longer with us in body. No, I think it would be very fascinating. Right now, I'm also cooking rice bottle gourd curry for breakfast and lunch. Yum, that sounds delish. 2 coffees every morning. I stick to just 1. 2 is a little much for me. Where did Hannah go? I just saw a Salt Bae guy take over the stream. I really like Salt Bae. He cracks me up. That's what you wanted, George. Salt Hannah. Simon, I don't have any pets. No, but I definitely picture myself with dogs sometime maybe in the next 2 to 3 years. I just really do not want to have to put up with all of the extra chores and like caretaking that's required with dogs right now. What's your favorite version to enjoy a potato? That's tough. There's so many good ways. It would probably be it's like a tie, like a dead tie between tater tots and French fries. So good. Rich is saying, sorry, Hannah, but I see no snow in your forecast. What? Dang it. Someone really got my hopes up. I don't know who it was, but That is a shame. I'm annoyed. One day, you'd think, one day this winter we'll get snow. More snow. All right, so I've got these all ready to go. I just kind of keep them ready in my oven. I'm gonna do a new piece of parchment paper on this one because it's a bit used at this point. Looks like next weekend. Okay, got it. I love Salt Bay, Hannah. I'm crying. Well, I'm glad I was able to entertain, looks like one person at least, being Kirby. I am growing plants which become huge trees. You should get the really small dog to fit in your bag or purse. That's funny. I've thought about, I would really like to have a small dog, like a Frenchie or a Chihuahua, and then like a really, really fierce guard dog, just like loyal to only me. They will eat whoever tries to get into my home. Just, I love like Doberman Pinschers. But I like the concept of just having a guard dog. Like, it's pretty dope if you think about it. Kirby, $3,000 for a steak. Ooh. Let's see. Brian, okay, I read that comment. How much do you weigh? I don't mind answering this question. It's pretty direct, but I respect it. I weigh 120 pounds, and I don't know what that translates to in kilos. I'm just listening to President Trump speaking in North Carolina. I think about the hurricane victims who are still struggling out there. All right. Simon, are those Nikes or New Balance? So these are Nikes right here that you're seeing. Okay, read that one. Oh, Salt Banana. Oh, that's clever, Kirby. I like it. No way, Hannah. Husky, some retrievers. That's the life. I don't like retrievers. They're so basic. Like, they're fine, but I'm like, no, there's nothing here. They're like the Karens of the dogs. So no retrievers. Huskies, not really keen on huskies. Like, I've been around huskies. I've gone dog sledding with huskies. Not really for me. So I would probably go with I just think I would go with either a Doberman. I'm reluctant to go with a German Shepherd as a guard dog because they have so many hip issues as they get older, like hip dysplasia, which I would really dread as they're getting older. I really like Irish Wolfhounds. What are other ones I've looked at for bigger breeds? Yeah, I think it'd probably be a Doberman. Potato has to be the most diverse food ever. Yes. Yeah, I think it's my all-time favorite food, as boring as it might sound, Chief of DC. There's actually so many ways you can prepare potatoes, and I think they're just really, they're so versatile, and you can eat them, you can like make them with a meat thing. Like I remember growing up, I would have mashed potatoes with like bacon bits in them or dairy butter. But you can also do them as like a vegan dish. Yeah, they're phenomenal. Deal rated frog. Ooh, nice. Do a poll. I already did a poll. You missed it, Paul. I'll be back in a little while. Sounds good. Coffee. Can you make cookies? Not tonight, Crazy Story 427. I did that a couple of days ago. Yeah, I did peanut butter and rolled oat cookies. So I'm gonna be focusing on potatoes today, just because I'm already like an hour and a half into this. Daniel says, I'm excited to see what he does this year. I'm just fascinated. I am always, whenever there's a new administration, it's like everyone's following the first 100 days, and I'm like, let's just see what goes on. So I'm just like, I've got the news turned on and just curious to see like what's rolling out. How long can you hold your breath? No clue. I could do it now, but I'm not going to. Hannah, you would be a 9 stone in England. All right. I'm excited to see what okay, read that one from Daniel. If you sprinkle some water in the bottom of the baking pan, it helps the paper stick. You think you would be sponsored by Cheerios as placement advertising? Maybe. I think it'd be really cool. I love General Mills. That's the company that owns Cheerios. So never say never. They're headquartered right here in the Minneapolis area. General Mills. It's just a suburb outside of Minneapolis. So they're here. They're just like maybe a 5 to 10 minute drive from where I live. Local company, but it is a big one. Hi, Erdal. Or is it Erdal? Haha, wow, Hannah calling me basic. Not you, I'm calling, what is it, retrievers. I just, they're fine. Like, I don't mind them, but to me, they're so basic and annoying. I just cannot stand retrievers. Ugh. Wow, Hannah, okay, read that one. Get a pit bull or a wolf dog? I would not get a pit bull. I just have never liked them. They're a bit too, like, beefy and muscular and scary. I just don't like how they look personally, so I'm not interested in getting a pit bull. I'm not interested in getting a Rottweiler. Where I feel like a Doberman, they're intense looking, like they could definitely like end your life. But I feel like they have a beautiful coat and they just don't look as like beastly and stubby and like, yeah, there's just certain builds of dogs that I don't like. But I do like the build of Dobermans. Like there's still, to me, there's still a cuteness factor with Dobermans that is not there with Rottweilers or Pitties. All right. Harith is back. Dream pet is penguin. Would you ever get a penguin? I would never get a penguin, George. German Shepherds are the most protective animals because I watched videos of them protecting kids and other people. For me, I would choose a German Shepherd dog. I love German Shepherds. I've been around plenty of them in my life, but nope, I would never buy one for myself because of all the breeding that we've done to them over the years. They were bred to have a certain like lower stance in their back hind legs, and that's really, really effed up their hips. And I've known several people in my family and circle of friends that have had to put down their German Shepherds because the hip issues became so horrible for the dog that it was actually inhumane to keep the dog alive. And so I'm like, I don't want to be dealing with this like veterinary situation and giving them all these treatments, and then eventually you just know that their hips are not going to get any better and then you have to put them down. Like, nope. Don't want to deal with that with German Shepherds. And it's a shame because I think German Shepherds are just beautiful dogs. So beautiful. But that is just an issue I would not want to have to be dreading the whole time that I own a German Shepherd. All right. Robert Reed is saying, who are you? Who are you? Go to my channel. You'll find out, Robert. My German Shepherd had hip problems. He weighed almost as much as Hannah. Wow. Dang it, I missed it. Oh, yeah, that's okay. Someone said pasta. What is this? Shoot, I lost my place. Starboy. At least the bacon bits sold in my grocery store are not vegan. They have animal product in them. You can use potato to make pasta and vodka, correct. Kirby Hannah is time slipping DEFCON 1. Hi Kevin Martinez, I had a good Friday, how about you? Let's get to 60 likes, we can do it guys. Get an Aussie Doodle, super smart. I love Is it Australian Shepherds? Is that what they're called? I don't know. Those like the ones that can do like the herding of the animals, those I love. Oh, border collies. Border collies. But those are like smaller. They're not really like bulky guard dogs, but they're so intelligent and so cute. All right. Okay. Would you ever get a Caucasian Shepherd? I don't know. Maybe. Is that a thing? I've never heard of it. Oops. Let me sneeze again, I think. Oh, lost it. Okay, lads, this just in. If you don't like the stream, you lose one. Permanently like the stream. I had a yellow lab growing up. She was a super friendly, awesome dog, but yeah, she was a basic B. Golden Retrievers are the best dogs, hands down. I disagree with you. I can't stand them. Hi, Alexander. I got attacked by my uncle's German Shepherd and was in the hospital for a week. Oh no. I like the cross between a Bulldog and a Shih Tzu. Yes, we were talking about this earlier. Matt Jones. You must have really pissed it off. Rated Frog. Oh, that's so scary. Everything. Yeah, their hips go bad. Have to exercise them a lot. Yeah. I just wouldn't want to have to deal with that in the first place, to be quite honest with you. All right. Next, baking sheet. I have 2 working sheepdogs. Very cool. Hi, Zach does packs from Texas. How's life down in Texas? Do you still have your snow? It's raining cats and dogs here. I just stepped in a poodle. Clever. It's an Australian Labradoodle, says Theo Samolu. Out of all the lives I've watched, this chat is the most civilized. Well, thank you. I think it's a combination of great moderators, and I keep track of rude, inappropriate, hateful language that people put into my chats. And I go into my settings and I block those words. I'm just thinking of one now that I blocked. And I have blocked over 1,000 words in my YouTube settings. So there are just so many creepy, nasty, offensive, vulgar, politically obnoxious phrases that you cannot type out into my chat because I've blocked it. Ha ha ha. It's so satisfying. So yeah, I've really tried to make the chat like a pretty civilized place because it's just, in the beginning, I was like, goodness gracious, people. Like, it's just sad. Can you salt bathe the potatoes again? Maybe I will once they're out on the sheets. I did that on purpose. It's a joke. Yes, I totally got that joke, Matt. I appreciated the poodle joke. I don't know why my nose is so runny today. It's very annoying. Hi, Alexander. Harith is back again. Can't go wrong with a Doberman, short hair, less maintenance. Yeah, I think they're so beautiful. I just love the look of them. So I think I would go with a Doberman for my guard dog. I'm with Kirby. Give us another salt banana. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it before these go in. I think I'm gonna put the rest of these potatoes that I'm not able to fit into my baking sheets just in my fridge with a lid on it. All right. Wow, I'm gonna have a lot of potatoes left that I can roast. Dang, like look at that. I feel like this is probably a whole second set of potatoes. Oh gosh, my nose is running. Sorry guys. All right. Oh, I'm behind in the chat. I'll get to you guys in just a second. Just a second. So what are people saying here? Feeds chat something. All right. I'm with Kirby. Feeds chat Hannah, chat hungry. Okay. Thank you, Jalen. I blocked it, ha ha ha. Yeah, it's very satisfying where I'm like, no more. I don't ever have to see this vile word again. What you like to do for fun? Jameen T. Jadua. I spend time with loved ones, friends, walk around, ice skate, yoga, running, YouTube, trying new recipes. Those are like the things I like to do in my free time for fun. Hannah's blocked all of my words because she's trying to correct my evil ways. Does your family make you cook on holidays? Dominique, not really if I don't want to. If I do cook on holidays, it's because I'm like volunteering to cook, because I actually do enjoy it. I keep thinking of pineapple, says Starboy. Every word I ever type gets blocked, which is why so many are on the list. You have to block help something. She's gonna block George. Catching a cold. I'm not catching a cold. It's so frustrating, but my nose is just very sensitive to, I have really bad allergies. And I don't know what it is. Honestly, I have a theory, because usually in the wintertime is when my allergies go away, because our dead leaves and our dead grass and all the stuff that like irritates my nose and sinuses is just buried in snow. But this winter we just don't have any snow coverage, hardly at all. So I feel like all of these allergens are still like floating around in the air, and it's not very fun. All right, you guys wanted more Salt Bae, so you're gonna get more Salt Bae. She's gone back to 2024 Kirby. I wish the Vikings were still in the playoffs. I know, Vinny, it's so disappointing, but again, it's the Vikings. I don't really expect us to win Super Bowls because we never have. Kevin, I'm making roasted potatoes. I was gonna ask Michael Brabant if you still have snow out there in Montana. Hi, Majnu Varma. You are so nice, Hannah. What a kind, lovely person you are. Thank you, Brian. All right, more Salt Bae. I feel like I need to rewatch Salt Bae videos because I'm like, am I doing it right? But I'm gonna do the. Oh, it's getting everywhere. This is not a good way to salt your food. I actually don't approve of like Salt Bae salting. There you go. I've used way too much salt. I'm just gonna put it in my garbage. Okay. Oven is still heating up. I am Disco. I know, I remember Disco 96. I know she's an eater since arcade bands. Yes, Salt Bae, Nana, mash the excess potatoes and freeze them. I'm not gonna mash them, I'm just gonna keep them in my fridge. Bacon guys rooting for the Commanders. I can root for the Commanders. Like, they're a cool team. Ever try Reiki? I've heard of that, but like, what is Reiki? I can't remember. Hannah, did you ban the word airplane? No. I don't know what your airplane. I wouldn't have banned the word airplane. Rated Frog. Yes, Salt Bay. It's those freaking moths. They kill it for me every summer and fall. Oh, yeah. I'm Disco. Yep, read that one. We still got some snow. Heat wave coming next week. LOL, he runs it off his elbow. How's it going, Matthew? I'm doing well. How are you doing? Brian says you have to throw some salt behind when you do that on potatoes. I already did that before, but I don't want to get salt all over my floors. Okay, so these are gonna go in my fridge for next time. I don't really have that much room though. I might just eat the rest of this polenta I made on Wednesday, I think. All right. Okay, guys, so I find this really intriguing. So Donald Trump signed an executive order releasing the classified files for JFK, Robert Kennedy, and Martin Luther King. And I'm like, what is in these files? What was classified? Yeah, like they're talking about it on my TV over there on the news, and I'm like, that was something that was not on my radar. I did not know that people wanted these files declassified, but I'm like, whoa, tell me more. I'm fascinated by this. All right, Hudson is here. Hi, Hudson. Oh, because I was trying to tell you about a movie, but it kept getting removed. I don't know why then. I don't know, just like look at the words and try to like look and see which would be like a questionable word. It's probably that one. I'd like to see Eagles versus Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I really want the Buffalo Bills to make it to the Super Bowl. Hi, Majnu. Yeah, Hannah Bay. Hi, Haley. Rated Frog, the word flight. No, I haven't banned that one. Reiki is a massage without actually touching the body, all about energy vibe. I'm not into the energy vibes. I don't believe in that stuff, to be quite honest. That's like the boomer part of me where I'm like, no, this is like not real. I'm not into the crystals. I'm not into the chakras. I'm not into any of that. I think it's BS. I'll just say that straight up. I'll probably get some heat for that, but I just don't believe in the energy stuff much. But that's just my opinion. You can disagree. All right, so I'm gonna start with maybe like 15 minutes on these. Ooh, I'm hungry. Oh my gosh. Let me remove it's just so hard to like read the little text on my phone. I'm gonna move my laptop closer to me. Plain shouldn't be blocked. Let me try typing it right now. Don't want to get water on here. Let me just type plain. Yeah, like Kirby, you just saw me type the word plain. It's not blocked. All right, Antonio. Hi, Antonio Salazar. Are those mini potatoes? BGV, yes. I was slicing and dicing yellow potatoes, and now they're in my oven. So I'm just like roasting them, and I'm gonna eat them with some lentil soup. Hi, Cassidy. Happy Friday. How was your week, and do you have any exciting plans for your weekend? I'm thrilled that it's Friday. Like, how can anyone not be thrilled to get to a Friday and have the whole weekend ahead of them? It's such a good feeling. What are you making with the potatoes? So BGV, I'm just roasting the potatoes in my oven, and then I'm gonna eat some yellow lentil soup that I spiced with some Ethiopian spices. And then I'm actually thinking about heating up the rest of this corn like grits that I made on Wednesday, because I just, it's getting older at this point and I don't want it to go bad. So I think I'm gonna have corn polenta / grits with lentil soup and roasted potatoes tonight. Hi, Darren. It's not yet Saturday for me. I'm still in my Friday. It's exactly 10 p.m. for me here in Central Time Zone in the United States, but I am excited for Saturday. I hope you're having a good Saturday so far, Darren. Let's see. Me too. He's a great guy to Jalen. Does a lot of charity work. Cute. Yeah, plane is not blocked. So let's make that official. Thank you, Chloe Wolf. I appreciate it, Chloe. Am I allowed to say the J word? Probably not. I think I know what word. If you're referring to a group, a religious group of people, then no, Simon, because there were some, of course, rude, offensive comments concerning that group of people, and I'm like, we are not messing around with this in my chat. No. So that is a banned word, Simon. I think the Eagles can beat the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm gonna bet 300 on DraftKings Sportsbook. All right. Rated Frog says, oh, okay, I watched it then. It's called Plain. It's 10 out of 10. Ooh, okay, it's just called Plain. I'll write this down. BGV says, ooh, is that in reaction to the foods that I'm eating for dinner? I hope so. Maybe not. Starboy says, never. KC is unstoppable. That's kind of how it feels. Like, they are such a dream team. They're doing so well. It feels like they've got, I mean, Caitlin Clark, you guys have probably seen the videos and the photos of Taylor Swift and Caitlin Clark watching the Chiefs game last weekend, I want to say, and Caitlin Clark was like a fan of the franchise, and then Taylor Swift started dating Travis Kelce, so I feel like they just, like, the Chiefs are very good. I think they have gotten lucky this season, and then they've got like all the Swifties watching and all the Caitlin Clark fans watching, and then there's like all the celebrity friends too of those people. So I feel like they have star power on their side, and yeah, I feel like my theory with like Patrick Mahomes, like he just had baby number 3 with Brittany, so I feel like he's like riding a high right now of being like a new dad again, and it's like, oh my, if I were to guess what's like in Patrick Mahomes' like mind, it's like, oh my god, like just grew our family, has been like really enjoying his time with his new kid during bye week because like they did so well, and now he's just like, let's go get another Super Bowl ring. That's my, like, if I had a crystal ball or if I were a fly on the wall, that's what my guess would be. It's exactly 2 p.m. in Australia for Darren. Chloe Wolf says same. I have yellow potatoes myself, says Bill Cook. Oops. Kirby says no. Back to the Future, Eagles barely winning. Saquon is saving them. Interesting. Back to the Future, Eagles had a 10-point halftime lead 2 years ago in Super Bowl, but I'm over it, I swear. Thank you, Ahmad Kai. Cassie Johnson says, my plan for the weekend is cleaning, sleeping, and hopefully enjoying some Mexican or Chinese food. Oh my gosh, Cassie, that sounds like a dream. I've been so sleepy this week, and I've been getting tons of sleep though, like very consistent sleep, eating well, not even like that crazy busy of a week, like just like a steady, productive week with like no stress. But I don't know what it is. I just have felt like very sleepy, and it could be that I feel like in the winter time, especially like when we don't get sunlight for several days in a row, I feel like I do get affected by lack of sunlight, where I just feel like less energetic, kind of like a wilted flower, like, you know, like flowers and plants that like really need the sun. I feel like that. I feel very sunlight deprived, but that's how it goes in Minnesota in the winter time. Gerard Butler is the main actor. Oh, Gerard Butler is so cringe though. I mean, he was great in 300 or whatever that Sparta movie was, but I feel like he's just in really bad movies now. I'll still watch it though. I don't mind him, but I feel like movie season now just gets so panned by critics. Hi P. I saw 2 deer, but there were no deer, and I say get it. Thank you, George. JFK, etc. So many conspiracy theories floating around, hopefully putting to rest. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Like, what? I don't like conspiracy theories. If what really bothers me is like if there are documents that could just put conspiracies to rest, then I think it'd be nice to just like release the documents. So I guess we're gonna see, because Trump is just declassifying like files. Yeah. Cassie says our family is all Ohio State fans, so we're definitely celebrating this weekend. I love our program. Yes, I was excited for Ohio State to win against Notre Dame. I'll call Pat Mahomes this weekend and tell him to let somebody else win this Super Bowl. We're cool like that. I mean, I can totally see them winning, but it would be nice to have just someone different, especially because the Chiefs are going for a three-peat this year. LOL, no, trust me, you will like it. Okay, I'll give it a look. Rated Frog. I feel like Ohio State has been blackballed the last several years. Sweetie Voss, the potatoes are not done yet. What's your favorite conspiracy theory? Oh, boy. That's a tough one because there's a lot of like weird ones. I don't like maybe the moon landing. Like I want to think that it's all real, but then a lot of people are so convinced that the movie is fake. So yeah, that one intrigues me the most. Like is it falsified? Like did we actually go to the moon? I don't know. Okay, I think I'm all caught up on the chat. I am gonna go peek on the potatoes, see how they're doing. Yeah, those still need some time. I can tell they're not fully cooked yet. There are some weird things with it for sure. I think it happened though. Yeah, I feel like I just want to like pull up an image of like moon landing video. I mean, I kind of am just like, yeah, I mean, I've always thought it was real, but then there's all of these, like theories out there. But looking at I don't know, I've never really questioned it. Yeah, I don't know. I'd love to know, like, it's a conspiracy I haven't actually dug that far into. All right. There are some weird things with it for sure. I think it happened though. That's kind of like how I think about it, George. Too much effort for the landing to be fake. High Qasadar Khan, all that effort to fake something like that is crazy. I know that was kind of my reaction to the conspiracies. I'm like, really? Like, I don't know. All right, hi Erdal. I think your glove retired 2 years ago. It's doing overtime. It still works, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, it really is like burned. You can tell. It's pretty used at this point. So scary. Hi Lakeland Brooks. Yes, I do remember you, Lakeland. I remember your first name is very like unique to me. Mine is there are shapeshifters among us. I don't think I would believe that theory. The best part of being an OSU fan is we live close to Notre Dame. We get to rub it in. That's funny. Moon landing, how did the cameraman get there first? I suppose. I mean, the thing is, yeah. I need to like I would need to do like a deep dive on what the conspiracies are and what the evidence is, or what the arguments are for the for the conspiracy, the different theories. Hi Roy Papalia. Rated Frog in the Hall of Fame now. Nice. Hi SNJ Craft. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that too. I was like, cameraman got there first. Yeah. I don't know. Matthew's asking, do you like boneless pizzas? I don't really eat much pizza. Boneless pizzas. There shouldn't be bones in there in the first place. The moon landing is sketchy. That's like, I remember talking about it with my sister. She was saying kind of like, yeah, it is kind of sketchy. Is pizza vegan? Yes, some pizzas are vegan, Johnny. There's actually a really wonderful frozen pizza that's a vegan pizza, and it's so good. It's made with vegan dairy-free cheese and veggies and vegan pizza dough, and it's so good. Let's see. Creole burger is delicious. I've never heard of that, Timothy. Notre Dame does have 13 natties. OSU has 9. We do have that. Kirby really does turn into a chupacabra. Joseph says, my name is Hannah. Let's see. The intersecting shadows is a big red flag to me. Oh, like a movie set. Wow. Yeah, I could definitely go down a very long rabbit hole, like investigating conspiracy theories related to the moon landing, like a movie set. It kind of, looking at the photos, it does kind of look like a movie set, but I don't know. I'd have to do more searching. When you see them going back to Earth, the cameraman stayed behind to get the video of them leaving. Oh no, that's kind of scary when you think about that. I do not have any experience in that department, MC. Timothy Davis, I am roasting potatoes. I'm about to go give them a little flip in the oven. Frog Boy, yes, I am like 97% vegan. Other 3%, basically it's just dessert items that have a little bit of butter or egg in them. Cauliflower crust, yum. I love cauliflower crust. It's fun for sure, says Johnny Burke. Do you get mad? Sometimes I get mad, sure. Neil Armstrong, and his name backwards is Norst Mr. Alien. That's funny. I'm not sure either way. Hannah, have you ever watched the video of the person who made chocolate from scratch? It got millions of views. Food videos are super popular. Whoa. I kind of want to check this out because I love chocolate. Anyways, Choco from scratch. All right. You okay, TJ? I don't know which person that was. Okay, now that's scary to think about. Now I have to watch my dog because it's mostly dogs as shapeshifters. I had vegan hummus one time. That was very yummy. You might try other vegan recipes, Simon. Then go to my channel because I mostly do vegan recipes. Alien Nation, says Brezzo. For the first time in years, I've not watched any NFL this season, and I always watch football. I'm not sure why, though. Yeah, maybe it just was like you weren't really feeling it. Maybe you were super busy. Dark raspberry chocolate is the best. I agree. I love that combo. It's delicious. Who ya hoping wins the Super Bowl? I'm gonna go with the Buffalo Bills. I hope they win. Who's the one who works for the Christmas gifts? I don't understand your question, Timothy. All right, I'm gonna go flip these potatoes, guys. Actually, I'm gonna try and see if I can do it like right here, on my countertop so you guys can see it happening. Please shout out I subbed. Hi Twist X. No vegan diet, no vegan powers. All right, so I'm gonna turn these over when these are getting dark. Just like very brown, some of the little ones. The thing is this baking sheet is so like intense. It just, things cook a lot faster on this one compared to my other one. It might be Buffalo. I sure hope so. Who's the one who, okay, read that one. Hannah, I forgot to tell you I had vegan water today. Good job, Kirby. I don't know what kind of water you've been drinking, but most water should be vegan. Come on. Come on, potato. Work with me. All right, it might be Buffalo. Flip those potatoes. Yes, I'm flipping these potatoes. Don't you worry. I kind of want to put the other sheet in my oven though, because these ones over here are not nearly as cooked. All right. Vegan potatoes look delicious. Yes, I mean, the thing is, I feel like most potatoes, unless you use butter, most potatoes, whether it's like French fries, hash browns, little like skillet potatoes, potato pancakes, they're so easy. Mashed potatoes, they're so easy to make vegan. All you really need is salt and some kind of oil. And if you don't use butter, you can just use olive oil or coconut oil or vegan plant butter. So yeah, potatoes are a super easy one to make vegan, if not already. Oh, these smell really good. Yum, can't wait. Oh, I'm starving, you guys. I'm so hungry. This is just like the tedious part, getting the potatoes flipped. Okay, you're not proud of me, LOL. Hey, I'll say this, it counts. Like, consuming water counts. That's vegan. All right, pond water ain't vegan. I believe you, Simon. Josh Allen deserves a Super Bowl win. I love him. He's great. I want him to succeed. He seems like a gent. Not to mention he is like an ace of a player. All right, making progress on these potatoes. Now I really do want to go watch Lord of the Rings after making these taters, as Gollum likes to say. All right, are those chips? These, I wouldn't call them chips, at least in the US. In America, we would call these just like roasted potatoes. But I don't know, like what UK people would call these. Or like Aussie New Zealanders would call these. I'm calling them roasted potatoes. Kirby, you should do comedy at your local comedy club. Have you tried them with lemon pepper? I think so. I think I've had lemon pepper before. Ugh. Not here though, not this batch. Come on. Flip, flip, flip. Oh, come on. Sometimes it just feels like the little potatoes don't cooperate with me. Come on. Put ketchup on it. I don't like ketchup, Brian. Rich is saying, long trip from Toronto, but I will be there. MC, I think it's because the 49ers lost the Super Bowl last season and Golden State Warriors are a shell of themselves now, and Oakland A's left a few months ago. Sports just isn't hitting here anymore. Okay. Being Scottish, I'm happy to say whiskey is vegan. I do like whiskey. And as far as I knew, whiskey was vegan. But I know there's some things that have either some kind of like process, like the food processing component or ingredients that make it not vegan. So I'm glad to hear that, to have you confirm that whiskey is vegan, because I like it. I love drinking whiskey, especially in the winter time, because it's harsh. It's like bitter, not bitter, but it's like harsh and cold, like the winter. So I like that they kind of match. All right. Almost done, guys. Whew. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of getting ready to eat here. Kodak White. I agree, Back to the Future. I do think Josh Allen is such a good quarterback. I want him to get a Super Bowl win. I think it would be the first time for the Buffalo Bills. Oh my god. Jeez. Come on, potatoes. You're killing me here. All right, so they're flipped, guys. I think I got all of them. So these are gonna go back in for probably another 5 minutes or so. And here is the second sheet, and this one just doesn't brown food as much as the other. So these ones are gonna be just not really that brown by comparison. Oops. George says, I'm falling asleep. I'm falling asleep. Hope you have a great evening. I'll miss you, Kirby. See you all soon. Yes, George, I'll be back on live on Sunday night, so I hope to see you there. Great chatting with you. Go get some sleep. I know it's very early in the morning for you over there. right. Also, yes, I'll be watching Lord of the Rings tomorrow. Love that, George. Love to hear it. Okay, we lost all our teams here in Oakland within the past 10 years. Warriors, Raiders, and A's. That's depressing. We call the spuds roast of potatoes, or taters. Where I'm from, some call them home fries. Yes, I have heard home fries before, and I like the sound of it. I feel like these ones are almost done, but I'm gonna pop them back in for just a little bit, just to make sure they're roasted. All right, back into the oven they go, guys. And in the meantime, I think I'll get my lentil soup all heated up. Casa d'Arcana, I was flipping some roasted potatoes. Farad, I cannot drink a lot of whiskey, no. I drink very, very little alcohol, maybe just, I would say honestly, probably like 3 to 4 times a year. I barely touch alcohol anymore. It's kind of only, at this point in my life, I only really have it at special occasions, like parties, weddings. I'm trying to think of what else, really. Yeah, that's about it. Go Eagles, says House of Dogs. Kirby was saying, Hannah, do you know what muscadines and scuppernongs are? I do not know. Muscadines sounds kind of familiar, but no, I don't know what those are. Spatula isn't actually great. It doesn't really like flip them over to the right side. I've tried that a lot of times. Go Bills! Eagles fans are the worst. We don't support Philly here. Yes, I'm not the biggest fan of Philly supporters. But whiskey is also classified as a processed food. Whatever. I say whatever to that. You're making roasted potatoes. Yes, One Real OG, correct. That is depressing. Banana. Cassidy, you're killing me, says Rich. Whole answer, Ernest. The answer was Furbies. I never had Furbies as a kid and I never liked them. Have you ever used an air fryer? I don't have an air fryer. I've never used one, Kevin. Hi, Unique G. Social drinker is the term banana. I mean, I don't know. I would say I'm like I'm almost just like a non-drinker, but there's just like the handful of time, like the only times I can recall drinking an alcoholic beverage was like, oh, New Year's, maybe my birthday, and then weddings and like maybe a holiday party here and there, which amounts to, it's like 4 or 5 times a year, I would say, is how often I drink. Burns night tonight, so vegan hangover. I like all 4 Philly teams and Notre Dame. Sorry, Cassidy. You can like whoever you want. Hablas español. I do speak some Spanish. Isaac, 22. Yes, I was right. I'm so smart. Smart. Nice. Steven, you're not banned. I don't know why you're asking that. Oh, Steven, it's because you probably got caught in the shadow banned words. I have banned 1,000+ words and phrases that people have used as insults and troll comments and hateful language. So whatever you typed probably just had a word or a phrase in it that I've seen before as a mean comment, and it's banned. So don't worry, you're still here. Your comment just didn't make it through the filter. Would Cheetos be vegan because I'm sure the cheese isn't real? I don't think so. Actually, Kevin, I've checked Cheeto bags and there's still like, it's like powdered milk product that they use for the cheese. So they're not vegan last I checked. Diet reveal, I don't know what that means. Sonia, guess not. My last comment got deleted. Kirby, well, muscadine and scuppernong, they are grapes and make muscadine grapes. Yes, make some of the best wine. I never drink, but I love it. Ooh, okay, yes, that's where I've heard muscadine before. Oh yeah, no, you're good, Steven. It's probably just, there's a word that whenever, like all the words that I've blocked, I've really tried to think of like what phrases could these be used in that are like not bad, but I'm just like, I've seen them I just don't want to have to bother with the trolls using those words. Soon we will only be able to say hi. No, Rated Frog. I mean, the thing is, if you're a intelligent, like you're just like a reasonable person who's in the chat, you can talk about so much stuff. Like, it's like very offensive, gross, creepy, racist, very foul language that I have blocked in my chat. So you guys still have like 1,000 words is nothing compared to the rest of the English language. You are well competent enough to be able to say whatever you want in here in a respectful way, not using those words that I blocked. Back to the Future says, I drink non-alcoholic beer once every Super Bowl. Ooh, interesting. I don't think I've ever had non-alcoholic beer. I just know I hate beer. I've had so much beer in my life and I've hated all of them. So I'm like, no, I'm pulling the plug on this like thought train that I'll discover a beer that I like, because I just hate it so much. One Real OG says a Bills Washington Super Bowl would be a cool one because it'd be different and those teams deserve it. Yeah, I'm actually pretty surprised about the Washington Commanders doing this good. I just think I wasn't watching them this whole season, so I'm like, oh cool, all right, I'd be down. Soon we will. Okay, I read that one from Rated Frog. Kevin Martinez says okay. Hi Casadar Khan. Yeah, I didn't understand Sonia's comment, but I assumed it was rude. Like, interesting. All right. This is so annoying. Where are you? All right. Goodbye, troll. Yeah, I didn't even know what that was, but like, so Sonia is gone for good, which is one of the more fun things I get to do on here. And then I'll just block that word because I didn't know what that word meant. So you guys, yeah, like in order to keep a clean chat, which is like my goal here, because it can get overrun with really disgusting comments and troll comments. Like, I'll just go into my settings after I'm done tonight and add guy at, like, can't catch them all. It's a process blocking all these words. I can drink a whole bottle of whiskey in about 2 hours. That's concerning me, Farad. Have you watched Simpsons? I did a Homer quote. I don't know the Simpsons well enough to get the quotes, unfortunately. How long have you been live streaming on YouTube, Banana? Since, I think October, or actually no, I think since the summer, like August or September of last year. All right. Oh. Okay, so one sheet of potatoes is done. Yeah, Sonia's gone. Kirby, yes. I will banish you forever if you are rude at this point, because I'm like, we're all adults here, and if you choose to act like a immature 8-year-old on here and put something just dumb in the chat, like, I don't want to see you again. So I love banning people for good. It's very satisfying. Oh, Soren is here. Hi, Soren. I don't know if I've seen you before, but one of my favorite philosophers is Soren Kierkegaard, and I think he's from Denmark. Sorry if that's not true, but I like the name Soren because of that. Hey, this is the lady who thinks she is eating healthy, says Wormy. What do you mean? I do eat healthy, dude. Cassidy is saying, green to rich. LOL, love your Philly spirit, but it's just the fans I can't stand. Yes, yes. So aggressive, just don't like the vibe. Hey Hannah, what kind of work do you do? Do you have a funny work story? So I'm a data analyst, Ariel Jordan, but my funny story is not from my current career. It's from like when I was first starting out after college. And I just have this theory that I have the opposite of the Midas touch when it comes to technology. I feel like it breaks, it glitches, it freezes, it blows up, like it malfunctions. It's just, I don't have the tech touch. So unfortunately, this was my first full-time job out of college, and I was working at in a corporate setting, and I went into the break room to make some coffee, and something I did, either I didn't put the water in correctly or I didn't put the grounds in correctly or something, and I broke the coffee machine. And of course, everyone on my floor, we were all like way overworked, like working God knows how many hours. And everyone was so dependent on their coffee fix to like get them through the day. And I was like, oh my God, they're gonna fire me because I broke the freaking coffee machine. This is so embarrassing. Like, this is not the environment to have the coffee machine go out because everyone is so like, it was just a very like intense work environment. People were working long hours, they were tired, they needed coffee to focus. Yeah, so I was like, this is so embarrassing. I did not lose my job, thank God, but I just was like, oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry I broke the coffee machine. So it was out of commission for a little bit, and it was my fault. Okay. I never acquired a taste for alcohol. Some find it to be strange. I mean, Kevin, I'm totally on board with people, like when you think about like all the people who cannot or do not drink alcohol, like I would say probably most, not all, but most of the Muslim world based on religion does not consume alcohol. There are people who are recovering alcoholics who don't touch alcohol anymore. There are people who are pregnant who cannot or should not consume alcohol because they have a baby. And I'm trying to think of other reasons why others like wouldn't, consume alcohol, like different reasons. But yeah, it's like, it shouldn't be like a norm. It shouldn't be social pressure. Like there should be just zero expectation about consuming alcohol. I enjoy it myself, but it's like, I think it's cool or respectable when someone's like, nope, I'm not drinking. Like there should be no questions asked. Is someone bothering you, Hannah? Says Tommy. There was a troll who I banished, but not really bothering. I just write down any words that people use, like offensively or like a troll. Okay. Was Sonia a hater? Sonia was just being a troll, and at this point I'm just like, bye. I don't want people like that in here. Immature child adults. I bet this lady is the most boring person to hang out with, says Wormy Tharp. Would you consider becoming a life coach? Why not? No, definitely not. It just doesn't, I don't think being a coach is like my calling. I'm not that kind of like work. I just wouldn't find fulfilling. Soren is new here. Well, welcome. Good to have you here from Denmark, Soren. Hi, Gillespie. Welcome back. MC is saying, I can't live stream because I'd be cursing disrespectful people out left and right. I don't have a calm tolerance for it, so live streaming isn't my thing. I would say this, MC, there's so many, there's like really good, 1 second, I'll continue this thought, but I don't want to like get on a tangent and then have my potatoes burn. But I feel like once you start to like understand and like read about human psychology, it like kind of, it helps you understand human behavior better. And like anyone who's doing well or is in a good place mentally wouldn't be making nasty comments about someone else. It's like they're just projecting their own issues and insecurities onto other people. So I look at troll comments and hate comments and I'm like, I actually kind of feel bad for you, because like any well-adjusted adult who's doing okay, like just doesn't comment stuff like that. So I think it shows more about the person than whatever they're throwing at someone else. Thanks. Yeah, he's from Denmark. Okay, cool. So I was right. Soren Kierkegaard is Danish. Love it. Hi, Chow Wei. Hannah blew up the coffee maker. I know, it was so cringy. For a second, I was like, I think they like could fire me for this, even though this has nothing to do with my like job tasks. Like, oh, I was so pissed because I was like, of course, this thing is dying, and I did it. Yes, MC, so you basically wanted to see Hannah's backside. Yes, I needed to Google that term because I haven't heard of that before, but Urban Dictionary just told me what it means. Hi, Angeline. I need my coffee, says Tommy Brown. Hi, Senthil Senthon. Why say that, Wormy Tharp? Say what? Yeah, you were saying, like, let me just time you out for a little bit. Let's see here. Alcohol intolerance, like in Native Americans. I don't know if that's like all Native Americans, but I have heard of that. Do you drink alcoholic drinks? Sometimes, yes. Hi, Sor. Yeah, okay, you like my energy? Thank you. I appreciate it. I really enjoy live streaming. I think it's really fun. I love interacting with people from all over the United States and in other countries. It's just, I think it's fun. Yabba Dabba Doo says, when I was working in Egypt, there was a lot of bottle shops where moonshine alcohol was sold old bottle with tinfoil stoppers. Yes, Yabba Dabba Doo. I noticed this when I was living in Morocco for a summer, and Morocco is majority Muslim, but I remember specifically going to like a night bar clubby kind of place in Marrakesh with like a bunch of other people on this program, and we were all 20 something, and we were just out there like having fun. And I just remember thinking, I'm like, this is so interesting because they're definitely serving alcohol here, but we are in, it felt like a more like relaxed Muslim country. Like, I don't know. There were multiple times that summer where I consumed alcohol, and it was served. Like I could see like bottles at a bar, and I was like, okay, like whatever. It's chill. I won't disclose my other stream sister name in here, but she's a live streaming vulgar monster. Oh no. Oh gosh, I've heard her say the craziest, most vulgar and hilarious things to her viewers. Oh no. I mean, I think those would be kind of entertaining as a viewer. It's just the kind of stuff that it doesn't, like the trolls, if anything, they're like a nuisance because they clutter up the chat, and I really try to get to everyone's comments. So having to kind of like filter through quickly over the rude comments or the troll comments, that's annoying. But it's like, why feed the flames? It's like if they're just like they're trying to like get a reaction, it's just like don't give them a reaction. Just there's some like keyboard warrior who's like too cowardly to say this in person. It's like they're cowards. So there's no point in like responding to it. Those are my thoughts about the trolls on here. But I can see how watching someone get like going off on their haters in a chat in a live stream would be like really funny. On my secret YouTube account, I have what? Your secret YouTube account? Hold on. Anyways, I need to circle back to some comments I didn't see here. Tommy Brown is saying you're fun. Kirby says Hannah, Native Americans can tolerate so much alcohol, but that's their leading death cause. That's so sad. Carnivore diet, no. Opposite of carnivore diet. I'm a vegan. Kirk Gray. MC says she hates men. No. I can like picture the anger and the comments based on that description. That's unfortunate. I don't hate anybody really. It's like I strongly dislike, I don't know. I'm trying to like think about this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's anyone I really like truly just like hate so much. It's such a like toxic like vibe. Okay, anyways, Rated Frog, we gotta know more about this. What? A secret account? Whoa, you guys, we need to solve this. Like we need to sleuth this out, this secret account. Because that's an impressive number of subs, Rated Frog. Okay. Hi, whatever. I'm doing good. Just got a runny nose. But other than that, I'm doing well. The women that say they hate men always end up being lover girls. I don't know. I mean, Kirby, this is like a trend that I have found personally concerning. I feel like there's been this like, I think feminism is fine, like empower women, but like also like let's not just dump on men. Like that to me is so frustrating because it's like, I don't know, just like why? Why? There's so many great men in my life. It's just like I am not gonna dump all over these people because they happen to be guys. Like, come on. That's stupid. A Jinky is here. OMG, a Jinky is here. Yes. Cue my response upon seeing a Jinkia in the chat. How is your studying going, Ajinkia? How are your medical studies going? Cassidy says, what has been the most fun thing about doing YouTube? Oh, I love this question, Cassidy. I love YouTube so much. It's such a wonderful platform. And I'm saying this as like truly like a millennial boomer where I feel like I gravitate more toward like old school stuff, books, not so much social media, but I think it's like fun to have. But to answer your question, Cassidy, I would say I think the live streams are the most fun because I love talking to people. I love reacting to comments and seeing where people are from and seeing what they say, answering questions. It's like being in, the game like Hot Seat where you're sitting and just taking questions from the crowd or whatever group you're with. I really like that game, so I like answering questions about myself. I love talking to people. So I would say my favorite feature is the live stream on YouTube. It's so dang fun. But I like all of it. I really like the shorts. I mean, I find that shorts videos, you guys, if you go to my channel, there is a short that I have and it's been doing so well, better than any other short I've ever posted. It just crossed 19,000 views and it'll probably hit 20,000 this weekend or next week. So like the views on shorts are wild compared to long form videos. I feel like long form videos, just for whatever reason, I don't know if it's like an algorithm thing or just people prefer shorter form content, but long form just don't get as many views. But I like all three features. I love long form, I love short form, and I love live stream. But live stream has got to be my all-time favorite feature on YouTube. And I only started using live stream or going live like a few months ago. Studies are going well. Good to hear that, Ajinkia. Hannah, has your sister been here today? She has not. No, I think she's out with a friend right now because she texted me before this. All right. The famous Ajinkia, yes. The legendary Ajinkia future doctor. Android Channel 309, I heard a dirty rumor that some YouTubers have a gift button now next to the super chat button. You get diamonds, apparently? I have no clue. I'm still learning all the features, so... Okay, so you're saying YouTubers have a gift button now next to the super chat button. Super chat, create a poll. I'm not seeing anything here. So my YouTube like interface right now is not showing that. Android channel. It sounds kind of cool though. Kevin says, I just find you as being aware about the real. I try my best, Kevin. Hi, Mr. Football in Wells, Minnesota. How's it going in Wells, Minnesota? Are you serious, Android? This is Kirby. I know. I'm like, whoa, tell me more about this. We can get to 80 likes for sure. I think I've been on here now for almost 3 hours. I think once it hits 11 o'clock, it'll be just about 3 hours. Ewan's super mature, down to earth. I try my best. I just show up like as I am. I'm not trying to like do anything crazy, even though it would get more views. I just can't. I can't do like something that's just not me. So I just like hanging out here and chatting with you guys. This is live, Kiki June. Thank you, Jay DeLeon. Yes, someone told me that if the account holder has an iPhone, they can participate in the gift button, but Android streamers don't have this yet. Fascinating. Wow. News to me. Hi, Terrence T. Money. Aren't videos and lives what count toward watch hours, though, unlike shorts? I think you're right, yes. So what helped me get to the monetization level with watch hours was my long form videos and my I would say live streams. Those just like boosted my watch hours like crazy. So yeah, I think I would say what most helped me get to the monetization threshold was live streams. Cassidy. All right, guys, I am starving, so I'm gonna use this old bowl. I was eating soup out of it earlier today for lunch, so I'm gonna dish up some lentil soup, and I just have that in my fridge back here. And then I'll heat up the rest of these corn grits you guys saw me make on Wednesday. So good, so obsessed with them. Snuck a little potato, it's very good. So this is my pot of lentil soup that I made earlier this week, and I'm just gonna be heating up a little bowl of it. Aw, Kirby, thank you so much. All right, so I missed a few, I don't think there's a way for me to like this super sticker, but I appreciate you, Kirby, thank you so much, it's very cute. Back to the Future said, I actually sent those gifts before, like 99 cents or for 100, you send them out, they are animated. Oh, that didn't make much sense. Was supposed to be one whole message, but it was two. That's okay, Kevin. And I'm watching Daryl's The Walking Dead series, and they have Daryl fighting in an arena versus super zombies. Daryl is my favorite character on The Walking Dead. I love him so much. He's just so great. So yeah, I have to watch this because I'm concerned for him. Hi, Jimmy Brownett. Is this it? I don't know, Kirby. I'm gonna jump in the shower. I guess I'll be on Sunday. Yes, MC, I will be going live on Sunday night, so I'll see you there if you're heading out. So I'm just dishing up some lentil soup, guys, that I made a few days ago. Nice, Kirby. Yes, thank you so much for the super sticker. It's adorable. So sweet. Pizza and coffee. Ooh, Jimmy Brownette. Hello. Those are like two of my favorite things in the whole wide world. No, I think that is a regular sticker. Still very cool to support Hannah. Yeah, I'm not seeing, maybe I don't see it as the host of the live stream, but you guys, it's so frustrating because as much as I try to stay informed, I feel like I'm always like one or two steps behind on the latest thing. And this is where my sister, who really is the tech wizard in the family, she is my personal Geek Squad consultant because she will keep me updated on new stuff with like different social media platforms. She is a godsend. I love her so much. Your take on FSM was great. I don't know what that means. Your take on FSM. I'm not understanding. Unfortunately, Ajinkia FSM. Okay, banana later. Bye, MC. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. All right, so that's the soup. I'm gonna just toss this in the microwave for like 45 seconds. It might be a sub count limit for it, Android. Okay. Daryl's series is based in France? What? How did Daryl Dixon end up in France? They were in like the deep south. I'm so confused about this. Did he ride like a boat over there? Steven Stewart, I don't make eggs. All right, I'm gonna throw this soup in the microwave. Oops, shoot. And then I'm gonna heat up some of this polenta. I think I'll just eat all of it because there's not that much left. I will pay the price of the egg if you do. All right, I'm so excited for the YouTube program you signed up for. Yes, I feel like you will gain so much knowledge. Yes, Cassidy. So, I'm crossing my fingers, Cassidy, because you basically have to like apply, like they reached out to me, but I think it's like a widespread email that YouTube, like the platform YouTube, sent out to a bunch of smaller creators. I'm guessing they reached out to people who are like under 5K subs or under 10K subs. And they're like, apply for this boot camp. If you don't get accepted to this one, we'll offer things in the future. So I'm supposed to hear by the end of next week, by the end of January, whether I've been accepted into this boot camp or not. And if I don't get accepted, I'll just wait until a later time and they'll probably ask me again. But I'm really, really hopeful because, you know, it would be really cool to just have insider info and tips from the actual YouTube platform about setting up channel memberships and using all the monetization features, because I would love to do more like added content that's members only content. I feel like I've been so busy lately, and I'd have to like kind of schedule it out of like when to film it, when to upload it, what the rate would be for the monthly membership. Also just polling ahead of time and just asking like how many people would be interested in a membership, to kind of get a sense of like, would it be worth it now, or should I wait till I'm a little bit bigger as a channel? I don't want to spoil it if you watch it, but it's weird how he got there. I'm like, what? Kirby, is this on Netflix? I'm wondering where I can watch the Daryl situation. Did he go on Air France? That's funny. Did you ever watch Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead starring Sarah Polly, Ving Rhames, and I think this is the like 2004 one that people really liked, if I'm not mistaken, Terrence. I don't think I've seen that one. Hannah's top 4 generals: Ajinkia, Kirby, Rated Frog, Back to the Future. I got an email from YouTube too. Yes. Oh my god. Okay, Kirby, I wonder if we got the same email. I was like very excited to see it because I'm like, this would actually be like really informative, because I feel like I'm just kind of learning as I go with YouTube. Rich is saying, Casty, you can't judge all Philly fans from a 30-second event with Santa Claus 40 years ago. Can you? I judge Philly fans because I have had multiple negative encounters with Philly fans, and they are like loud, crass. I hate that they set fires. They're just, ugh, they really put me off, the ones that I've interacted with. So you wake up at midnight, you want a snack. What snack do you get? It really depends on what I've got lying around in my kitchen. It would either be like, if I woke up hungry tonight, I would probably just grab some of the roasted potatoes that I just made, or heat up some of this corn polenta. Sometimes I have like cookies lying around that I baked, or I've got some banana bread I made earlier this week. So it's really just, it depends on what I have available that I can quickly just grab and eat and like jump back into bed, because I hate getting woken up by my own like hunger in the middle of the night. Hi Sharon Flores. Thank you, Back to the Future, for moderating. Jay DeLeon, I'm 31 years old. Yes, Netflix for all of them. Have you ever seen Milo and Otis? I've heard of it, but I don't think I've seen it. Considered membership finally, says Starboy. I think it'd be really cool to have members for this channel. Numbering was in no order. Cheerios. Midnight Cheerios with almond milk. Yeah, maybe I'd eat that. Actually, I just like scrolling around the world, and the local school uses it to show kids how people really live and lifestyles, rich and poor. That's interesting. All right. I wonder if, yeah, I will eat all of this because I am hungry. We hit 5K by 2026. We hit 5K by 2026? Yes. If you're talking about my channel, 100% yes. Because I'm at 4.2 something right now, so I'm only 7 away. Like, just to give you context, if you're asking about my channel, Mr. Football, I went from, so just last year in the year 2024, I started out the year at like 300 some subscribers, let's say 350. I went from 350 to basically 4K in a whole year. So we can definitely get to 5K. I would guess we're gonna hit 5K next month. I'm listening to Donald Trump at his the town hall with, I think, firefighters and like local officials in Los Angeles. Oh my God. He is entertaining to listen to. Okay, so I'm gonna heat up this polenta. Probably just for like 30 seconds. Ooh, man, I'm hungry. Holy moly. I'm fading. That's what happens to me when I get really hungry. I just start to like just hollow out and feel very tired. I love Milo and Otis. It's a great movie with animals. It sounds really cute. I like the names Milo and Otis. This is true, Rich, but I would say Philly is particularly bad. Cannot stand them. Kirby and Back to the Future, what do you guys do professionally? Probably in February. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, Kirby. I'm hoping to hit 5K subscribers next month. Alright, this needs a little more time. Ooh. See how this is. This might need a little more heat. Yeah. Still kind of cold. Thank you, Zad. I try my best to be healthy. My name is Emmett, and I have this dream about me being mayor in Emmett, in Indiana or Idaho. Let me write your name down, because I know you're a Minnesota person. Emmett. Minnesota crew. All right. Hannah, one advice, eat your food at least 2 hours before sleeping. There is increased risk of GERD who eat and sleep within a short time. I gotta disagree with you, Jinkia. I tend to eat closer to bed because otherwise I wake up hungry. Kirby says, Jinkia, care worker for crisis stabilization unit and child diagnostic testing after school program at a farmer. Yes, Starboy, I do use hair product. I need it. Hi, Rocky. Cassie says, can we all give Hannah some info on what Valentine's videos we'd love to see? Just trying to help. Yes, I would love suggestions, you guys. I do love Valentine's Day, so I'm open to suggestions for like recipes or video ideas. Jinky says, whoa, that's nice, Kirby. It seems like you get to interact a lot. Yes. So what do you do? Robbie, on my YouTube channel, I do mostly vegan recipes and then just lifestyle stuff as well. I have a day job and I'm a data analyst. I got the best suggestions. Be my Valentine, says Rocky. GRD develops in years. I can only advise. Rest is whatever fits you. Got it. Back to the Future. Let's get to 90 likes. We might be able to get there, although I've been on here now for just about 3 hours. All right. I think this got hot enough, hopefully. It like firmed up in the fridge, but looks pretty good. Whatever, I'm not super picky. And then I'll add some potatoes to this. Amazing. I need a spatula. And I'm gonna salt these potatoes just a little bit more. No Salt Bae, because that is not a good way to salt stuff. It gets everywhere.
My top priority going forward is to get these men and women home as soon as possible.
All right. So I'll show you the final stuff. I've got a bowl of spicy lentil soup that I put some berbere spice in. And then I've got a plate of, let's get this in here. I've got some corn polenta over here with some roasted potatoes. So this is my lovely dinner. I'm gonna start with the soup because that just sounds really good. Yes, Jinky, that's why adults misbehaving on here is nothing new to me, LOL. Robbie says, nice, okay, I shall check out your recipes. Maybe some will help with my vasculitis. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not a medical person. Did you go to college? And if so, what one and what for? Emmett, I did my undergrad at Yale out in New Haven, Connecticut. I was a double major in political science and German language, so fun combo. Girls have Galentine's Day. Thankfully, there is no Broentine's Day. That's so funny. Galentine's, and you could do Gaientines. It just doesn't work as good as Galentine's. I know for guys, okay, so it's Galentine's, and then the guys could have Palentines, like you go out with your pals. That still sucks. Okay, Ajinky is saying, but Kirby, this live is much more cleaner than the other lives where it's basically the Wild West. Yeah, Ajinkia, when I first started doing live streams, I was just so, because it's just, you gotta start, and then you just kind of deal with the BS. It's just like, I would take notes and just slowly I could like block words and ban people, and it, yeah, I don't like chats where it's so like vulgar and there's tons of cuss words and really like offensive language. I was just like, I don't want my chat to be like this if I can help it. Hi Carly Douglas, welcome back. By the way, guys, I just bought RDR2. Oh my god, Red Dead Redemption. Oh my god, that's a game that I wanted as like a kid. Like not RDR2, but I was not allowed to have fun video games as a kid. No more Salt Bae. No, it's just, it like flies everywhere. It's not like, it doesn't work. At least for my stuff. I love beets, so do I. What type of data analysis do you do? I look at like mostly financial records or study. Robbie, get your vasculitis checked from doctor. He will prescribe you steroids for remission. Valentine's Day. Roids. Okay, what dose? Oh, medical stuff. Yeah. Kirby, Robbie, did the doctor give you a list of vegetables that help? Soren just subbed. Thank you, Soren. I appreciate it. You might be the first person from Denmark who's, at least they've like told me that they're from Denmark. So that's really cool. Thank you, Soren. I appreciate it. I don't know how to say thank you in Danish. I wonder if it's like, is it close to German, like danke or tak? Let's Google this. How to say thank you. Thank you in Danish. It is talk. No way. Okay. Well then talk, Soren. Kenny, thank you. Damn girl. Let me get a bite. Beets. This is David Boy. Doesn't like the beets. Salt Bae definitely doesn't work. He sprinkles them on his elbow. Yeah, I don't. That is just like, it's so extra when you can just do this. It's, I don't know, not for me, but I like it for him. Okay, I'm an assistant branch manager for Chase, so I also work in the financial sector. Love it. This is not oatmeal, so this is corn polenta, and this is lentil soup. Tak. It's lentil soup. Yep, you're correct. Hi, Johnny. Do you believe in life after love? Of course I do. Yes, like there's more to life. There's, what is it? Yeah, that was gonna come out right. There is more to life than love. Just love. Yeah, of course. Back to the Future. Thanks for joining the live stream. Thank you. I wish you happiness directly from Brazil. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate it. Robbie, try avoiding animal products like meat, milk, meat. How do you stay so thin? Jay DeLeon, I just stick to plants. I'm vegan and I just eat vegetables, beans, grains, and herbs, spices. Very simple food. It's honestly like, I think historically you would call the food that I eat like peasant food. Very simple, very basic, not very expensive. I mostly eat potatoes, corn, lentils, oats, tofu, quinoa, and then basically any vegetable. Yeah, but I would just say like whole foods, plant-based diet has helped me just stabilize. I've just been like the same weight forever. And then I really try to like limit the amount of fried foods and sugary processed like cake, donut, French fry type of food. I think those things have helped, but I don't give out like diet advice. I'm just saying what I think has worked for me. Congratulations on your clean site. Seen sites, young girls with no mods destroyed by crude comments and spam. You gotta take the effort. Like I actually have been thinking about doing a YouTube video about this as like kind of like a advice to YouTubers who want to clean up their live stream chats, and just sharing like a linked spreadsheet in the description box of all of the words and phrases that I have blocked, because they're just, it's just like not pleasant to see those comments about you, about yourself, and they're just really inappropriate, and these people know better too. These are like grown adults on the internet, like just spewing crap. So yeah, you do, as I would say, like as a creator, part of it is on you. If you want a clean chat, like you gotta go into your settings and like block phrases so they don't come up. But it is like a hassle. Self-talk, Hannah. Thank you to you. Oh, that's sweet. Self-talk, Hannah. Sharif is here. Wow, looks so delicious. Thank you, Sharif. I think it tastes pretty good. Pretty simple. I feel something inside me say I really don't think I'm strong enough. Oh no, you are always strong enough, Rory. Go back to that phrase, that epic phrase from Mr. Nietzsche, the great German philosopher. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You will survive and thrive. Like, don't let anyone be like, this is it. This is it for you. You'll never live a great life again because of some bad breakup. Like, hell no. No, no, no. Like, just take Taylor Swift, for example. That woman has gone through 1,000 breakups, and she keeps smashing her own records. She has a great song, Rory, called I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, and she talks, it's basically a song about being on her 2-year record-breaking Eras tour, and she's like, I can basically fake it and do all this like showbiz, like smiling and dancing, and everyone thinks I'm having the time of my life, but I'm miserable and depressed, and I'm still out here like putting on a great show and having the time of my life. So don't buy into the gushy, mushy, this is where like my inner David Goggins comes out, like the BS of like, oh, I can't move on from this, or I can't recover from this. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Hi, Foxy Bro. Thank you so much. Sending it back to you out in Australia. Kurt Gray, no. Hannah, also solving world hunger by staying vegan. That's one thing I do like about veganism is it's like, there are so many plants, like there's so much, so many resources, so much water and so much food that is diverted to feed animals in order to grow them on farms and then harvest them for food. And it's like, if you could just not farm those animals and divert all that water and all of those resources to help feed people, that would help like address some world hunger. Cherry Chain, I love kimchi Soren, yes. Do you eat bread or pasta? Sometimes, but I really try to limit the amount of like high glycemic index foods, like processed carbs. I try to like not eat as much of. Have you tried? Ooh, no wrist lock. Those don't sound very good. Cherry Chain, I'm from the United States. Damn, what'd you make, girl? Advi Case, I made some lentil soup, and then I made, this is corn grits over here, and then these are roasted potatoes. Sorry, my nose has been itchy all night, I don't know why. But here's a close-up. These kind of look like eggs, I feel like, on camera. They're not. This is corn polenta, and then these are just like roasted potatoes that I made this evening. Hannah's book of banned words would be a bestseller. It's honestly, like, reading through it is actually kind of funny. When you see you're just like, oh my God, this is so creepy and so gross and so, like, ugh. But it's just, when you read through all of them, you're like, oh my God. Like, people are so perverted and ridiculous on the internet. This is not tomato bisque soup. This is actually lentil soup that I spiced with a red color spice blend. Hannah's, okay, just, oh, Austin Pollard. I don't know how to answer that question. You would be a great motivational speaker. Maybe, although I feel like I haven't had to overcome a lot of hardship in my life, but also I will give myself some credit, and I do think I'm a very resilient person. So yeah, I've gone through, like, I've had like challenges, but nothing like either of my parents. Like, I feel like there are people who've gone through way, way worse things than I have, but I feel like I do enjoy like motivating, like encouraging people to like work hard and keep going. I need protein too, says Cherry Chain. Hannah's book of banned words, right? I mean, it's kind of funny. What about Taylor's boyfriends? Poor fellas. I mean, she does really like rake them over the coals. It's true. I ate a petunia yesterday, says Advi Case. Massive volumes of banned words. I mean, it's only growing. I mean, I have 1, 2, 3 that I wrote down from tonight's chat that are going to be banned. What about vegans? Bread is bad for you. I don't think that's fair to say. It's not just like totally bad for you. The flour, Gourmets, hello. Do you like all food from every country? I would say I like some cuisines more than other cuisines. Cherry Chain. I asked Advi because I'm planning on growing a lot of edible flowers this year. That's cool, Kirby. I love edible flowers. They're so pretty. Wish you were here, says Bill Cook. Thank you, John. Eat while it's warm. I know. I was thinking about that too. The potatoes have gone cold, but I actually don't care about the temperature of my food. A Marie, you can, if you go to my channel, my YouTube email address is in my bio, so you can email me the recipe if you would like to. Or you could just put it in the chat if you really want it to put it like in right now. No harm in wishing, says Bill. Indeed. Sun Mix, I am vegan. I've been vegan for 13 years. Not impossible, Jason. I've been vegan for so many years, and it's actually not that hard. I grew up eating, so my dad is from Ethiopia in East Africa. And Ethiopian cuisine, especially, I feel like Ethiopian cuisine, kind of like Indian cuisine, is absolutely loaded with all of these amazing vegetarian vegan dishes. Like, it's so easy to be vegan if you eat a lot of like ethnic foods. I would say Ethiopian, Indian, Thai, Chinese, and Mexican / Latin American foods. They're all so easy to be vegan and get like all your proteins, all your carbs, whole grains, fats. It's awesome. Thank you. High fives. Ooh. Anthony is in Asheville, North Carolina. I hear it's beautiful in Asheville. How are you, Anthony? Do you like your face painted? Thanks, Back to the Future. I do not need meat, Zad. Impossible Burger is amazing. Yes. You can replace items for vegan stuff. Yeah. I mean, I love substituting in vegan stuff. It's really easy these days. Back in 2012, when I first went vegan, I actually struggled a lot because there just weren't as many good products on the market as there are today. Soren has to go. Works call. Nice to meet you, Hannah. Looking forward to seeing you live stream again. Thank you for joining, Soren. It was great chatting with you. Have a great Saturday over in Denmark. Is there a way for you to explain why you don't choose meat? It looks like that's also what Rio was asking. I think sticking to plants is a really good game plan. I want to live to be like over 100 years old. And I'm like, I'm just going to stick to plants here. Whole foods, plant-based food. So health reasons, sustainability reasons, and also just like the really, really horrible lives that so many farmed animals have to live to then be harvested and used as meat products. So there's multiple reasons why. And I really like being vegan. It's worked for me. I don't tell people how they should eat themselves, but yeah, I think for the climate and sustainability and addressing problems in society, it's kind of a win-win-win. Thank you, Sun Mix. I appreciate it. Is that our great leader in the background? You are hearing Donald Trump. Yeah, he's in the background. I just have like the news on. And they've just been covering, I mean, I feel like he's just going everywhere. He was talking to the people in Davos, Switzerland, like yesterday. Now he's in Los Angeles meeting with local officials there. But yeah, this is him, this is probably a recording, but I'm listening to him speak at there was like a town hall with firefighters and I don't know, like politician people in Los Angeles. Bye, Advi. Please don't keep me off. You're good, Bill. Do you know about nanotech? I've heard of it, but off the top of my head, I'm not like recalling what that means. Meats have a hormone called cortisol. That's a stress hormone. Cortisol reduces longevity. Yeah, I mean, my game plan for my life, I look at being vegan as kind of just my game plan for trying to live a really long life. And I'm just like, I don't see any harm. I really don't. I think they've done studies on like vegetarians too, or people who eat more of a plant-based diet. And I feel like there have been studies showing like less chronic illnesses, better aging. And in my head, I'm like what health issues could crop up if you eat a well-rounded diet that's made up only of plant stuff? And I do take a multivitamin to just make sure all of my vitamins and minerals are covered. So that's kind of where I'm hedging my bets at this point. I'm like, I'm gonna stick with the plants and whole foods and just hope to make it to like 100+ years old based on that lifestyle. My friend sent me a video of an entire vegan meal a few days ago saying, this looks like what you eat, don't lie, and it actually did. Ooh, love it. I see, so you listen to books and professor science, but maybe they don't know. But maybe they don't know. Don't understand that. Hi, Harith. Feel bad when I eat meat. I'm vegetarian, says Starboy. Starboy was vegan for 3 years. Cassie says, the best thing about you is no one can tell who you support politically. You support things on both sides. I love it. Yes, I'm just like, I'm not interested in like staking my political views on my, like I'm just like, you antagonize people, you lose people, it gets like combative. It's like, I don't want my own political views I don't want this to be a place for them. So I just remain very neutral, and I don't like, I have criticisms and things I like on both sides. It's like, no party is perfect. So, but I love politics. I mean, I studied political science, and I think it's super interesting, and I like to stay informed. So I'm just like trying to eat up as much info as I can. Cook roti is a food from Malaysia. Oh, cool. You eat sausage though. I thought cortisone was stress that affects the quality of meat. Maybe I'm wrong. Could be. Chat, let's go. Almost 100 likes. Yeah, we still have a few to go though. I might hop off here because I've been on here now over 3 hours and I can feel it in my legs. My legs are getting tired because I am standing up. Hi Endo, do you ever eat fast food fries being vegan? I mean, the thing is, American McDonald's fries are not vegetarian because they use beef fat. I did have McDonald's fries in the UK. Because they've made vegetarian friendly. They stopped putting the beef fat. I will say though, I have had French fries at American McDonald's and Burger Kings and stuff, and I'm guessing it's like those are not purely vegan because of the addition of beef stuff. So, yes, I occasionally will eat fast food fries. Endo. I assume you eat equal amounts of fruit. Favorite fruit? I don't eat a lot of fruit actually. I don't know. I just don't really, I prefer vegetables to fruit. I would say my favorite fruit is probably raspberries. LOL, use the living room. No, I'm eating. And I also don't want to just be migrating my setup. You've seen me do that, and it's just such a cluttery mess trying to like move all my stuff over to the living room. With my phone, with my live stream still going. Fruit is so expensive in Spain. Is it really? Huh. I'm sorry, but I can't live without meat. That's fine. Most of the people in my life eat meat. I don't care. Cherry Chain, do you drink milk? I drink almond milk. I drink non-dairy milk. I do not do dairy, hardly ever. It was €9 for a box of strawberries? Excuse me? No, that's crazy. I don't eat seafood. No animal products, Cherry Chain. I'm going to Spain on my bucket list. It's a beautiful place. I loved Spain when I went there. I have no idea what nasi lemak is. I don't know it. Wow, Rated Frog, you've been there that many times? Wow, that is really cool. What brought you to Spain that many times? San Sebastian, beautiful. Wow.
That is so smooth, isn't it? Now, would you describe that as perfectly smooth, delightfully smooth?
Nasi lemak. Okay, I'll write that down as a food request because I like doing international foods. Nasi lemak, which is a Malaysian food. Okay, Malaysian food. Cool. I don't know if I've ever had it. Nope, no gelatine. Cherry. I don't know, my family just like it there, and it's the border of France, so it was 50-50 sometimes in Spain, then over to France. Wow. Beautiful. Very cool. I can't help but notice the cereal in the background. Yes, right there. Sydney Gang from Philippines. Hello, hello. I stay away from pork, period, but I eat beef sometimes. Yeah, I used to eat pork when I was a kid, but no, I don't eat pork anymore.
I realized he was not my brother. He was a monster. He had a capacity to become a serial killer on a scale that is difficult to even imagine. We know what happened because the video tells us about it.
What is that sun mix? God. But I miss Thailand and China so much. 2023 was the best year for me. We went to both. Wow. So many places you've been to. And you're so young too. That's what's so impressive. I didn't leave the country until I was 17 years old. I feel like I've mostly stuck to Europe. I haven't been to the Far East. But those two places look really cool, or seem really cool. Thailand and China. LOL, not a lot, only like 6 or 7 countries. I feel like they're spread out quite a lot. And then you just said you've been to Spain like 6 times, 5 or 6 times, which that in itself, I'm like, that's a lot of times. Yeah, I don't think so. Kirby. I would say no. Unfortunately, I don't think Sun Mix was appreciating this, but sadly, a lot of Africa is very, very poor. And so they're eating like grains, beans, vegetables, anything that they can just grow out of the ground, and wouldn't be frying a lot of stuff. I feel like it's so sad that celebrities get so much hate for performing at political events. I love Carrie Underwood, and she was so amazing at the inauguration and got so much hate. Yeah, I'm just like, it's so tiresome that everything now is like, you're either with us or you're with them. It's like, you can't just show up at any kind of event and not have it be like, oh my God, like there's outrage, like there's like a protest, or there's like it's just like, can we just stop this? Okay. Like, it's just so dumb. I watched the whole inauguration ceremony on Monday, and I thought she did a great job. Also, there was like the technical difficulty, and she was supposed to have like some background music or instrumentals, and she just had to sing, what is it called? America the Beautiful, I think. She just had to sing it a cappella, and she sounded, I mean, she's Carrie Underwood. I really like Carrie Underwood. I've listened to her since she won American Idol in whatever year. But yeah, of course, because it was Donald Trump's inauguration, she was going to get a lot of heat from people who are not happy that Donald Trump won. And I'm just like, God, I feel like a lot of people are just so over the drama, the melodrama, and it's like, we need to be outraged and have like social protests about everything. Like, I don't have time for this, people. I really don't. Rita Frog says, yeah, I made some friends in China. That's why I want to go back. That's awesome. How many Nike shoes? I think just one pair, Harith. I will go to Africa one day. I want to see a lion that's not in the zoo. Yes, Cassidy, that's why you should stay away from politics, LOL. I think traveling gives you a better perspective of the world and cultures. 100% agree. It changed my life, going to different places and just seeing other human beings, like walking around, speaking a completely different language, following laws it's just like a whole different place with completely different rules compared to the United States. It's very like eye-opening, and like, I wish everyone had the chance to like travel all over the world. Because I think it also makes you realize like how small your little world is compared to the big world that's out there. It's so great. What the heck? I've only been to Buffalo and Florida. Outside of Canada, you've been I know! Rated Frog has been everywhere. It's impressive. And Rated Frog is like a teen. Crazy. Very impressive. Starboy, I would go with sneakers. I like high heels, but they just kill my feet. Do you have to I don't understand you, Cherry Chain. Travel isn't a replacement for real personal growth. I mean, are you throwing shade at travel? How long do you go live for? Usually like 3 hours or more. I've been on here for, ooh, my phone is about to die, guys. Uh-oh. Shoot, maybe that's my cue. Oh no, I'm at 8%. But what was I saying? Yeah, usually like over 3 hours, Rory. I really like live streams anyways. That's like a whole Lord of the Rings movie. I know. Bill Cook says they need to grow up. Almost to 100 likes. Yeah, we are close enough. Yeah, Rated Frog, the phone is, I just looked at the battery and there's like a sliver of red and the whole battery thing otherwise is empty. So I'm like, crap. Let's see here. So I think because my battery is so low, I'm gonna hop off here, but before I do so, hi Kyle. I don't know if you've been here all along or you're just joining, but thank you Hustle Every Day. Love the username Hustle Every Day. That's the way to live, because you get to your deathbed and you're like, I'm ready to die because I busted my butt. So I appreciate the username. Thank you, Cassidy. I'm gonna go live on Sunday night, so I'm sticking to my Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday schedule. I'm gonna put it in the chat though. Hopefully I don't die on you guys because I'm working with a dying battery here, but reminder to everyone, I'm going, oh, that's all caps, that's a little aggressive. I'm going live again this Sunday, which is January math 26 at 8 p.m. Central Time. See you all on Sunday. But this was a really fun chat, you guys. Oh, Hustle, you just subbed. Wow, that was amazing. Like right here at the end, just getting to chat with you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. See you on Sunday, Rated Frog. Get to sleep, little tofu. Yes, I really do want to get like a wrapper chain with like the oversized like cube of tofu, because that's what we decided my what my wrapper name was gonna be, because I do eat tofu almost every day. All right, good night, Kirby. Thank you so much for moderating Back to the Future. I appreciate you so much. Green Day, yes. Cool. All right, I think I got to everyone. So I will see you all on Sunday. Thank you so much. Yes, have a good evening. And we can talk about NFL playoff games. Yes, we will talk. We will talk on Sunday about this. So I'll see you guys on Sunday. Take care. Bye.